Hell yeah. Okay. So, all right. So you guys have found this tower and searched for Rictavio, and you investigated the wagon to find that it is loaded to the brim with alchemist fire.
That's right. The whole wheel thing. Yes.
Yes. Yes. Well, I, and the thing about it is, the next day I was like, "Fuck! I should have let that played out. That was gonna be so funny."
No.
No,
I mean, it wouldn't have done anything. It wouldn't have done anything unless it would have. He was like, "All right, we'll put it in right now." And I definitely would have loved it with it.
well, I was
Oh,
saying.
God.
I was thinking, like, in my mind, it should have been like you take the linchpin out and you hear like the rattle of bottles, and then you investigate and you see the alchemist fire. You're like, "Shit, put it back, put it back."
Whoever has the highest sleight of hand can put it back, but ooh.
Either that or Rictavio tries to take off on it, and when the wheel goes, the whole thing, the mushroom cloud. So,
All of a sudden you just have the patron step in and like, what the fuck?
picking up bits of Rictavio off the ground.
Oh my God, poor Tommy. No. It's terrible.
No, he's
All right.
fine. Stay this way. Team Rocket. It'd be like Team Rocket. It'd be fun.
He's lasting up again.
He's in the great Spanish vineyard in the sky.
He finally got that wine he always wanted. Alright.
All right. So, and then Vesemir, with with little to no provocation, immediately started busting a move here in front of this door. And the last we saw was the door just opening. And the door is now unlocked. You are free to explore. You're free to move about the cabin.
Ooh.
Oh.
Oh man.
I still have a hand.
Okay. What? Yeah.
I see the skin is slightly greenish, if that helps.
Okay.
You're wrong.
Looks like fruit.
Okay. All right. The flagstone floor is strewn with debris, and a few old crates stand near the east wall. A torn curtain to the south partially obscures the tower's vestibule. A 5-foot square indentation in the center of the floor contains 4 pulleys attached to taut iron chains that stretch up through a similarly sized hole in the rotted wooden ceiling. Standing next to the chains are 4 tall clay statues. So these statues are actually like holding on. They're like one hand holding onto the chain. So, yes, you see how like in the corner here, there's like a little square. That's the chain, and each one is one-handed holding a chain.
Right behind you. So
Coming
is this
to.
a hole in the floor, or this is the ceiling and the chains going up?
Yes, it's the hole. It's the hole in the ceiling, and it's also where the I guess it's like a what's the word I'm looking for? Platform.
Okay.
Yeah. So, but the hole leads upwards. Okay. Roll me a history check, or yeah, roll me a history. No, well, a knowledge check.
Quick question.
Yeah. Oh wait, hold on. What?
How tall is the tower?
How tall is the tower? From your estimation, it looked to be about 3 or 4 stories tall.
Okay.
And I just said knowledge check. I'm thinking of 3.5. I'm sorry. Yeah. Actually, no. Roll me a history check. Oh, you'll live.
Oh.
Okay. So I mean, you do investigate that these are in fact golems, but
You mean
But
these?
as to what they do, you're not entirely sure.
Hey, this one. Is this a golem? Also, this one.
What about this one? This one? This one. Do you want me to turn the 3D dice? No, I can't.
I'm
No.
just
Okay.
rolling real die.
Ah,
I kind of do, but then when we did that Stranger Things one shot at Jose, I was like, oh fuck, I have to math, and I'll sit there like, Okay, so you investigate the room. The crates are incredibly old, but besides from that, whatever content they have had, it's either been emptied or rotted away. This room actually contains nothing of value.
Is there a staircase or like anything that we can go to above us?
Nope. It is just a room. It's that octagonal. Is it octagonal? No, octagonal. Whatever. It's that shape. And then there's thank you. And then there's the platform in the middle with the chains going straight up. There's no staircase.
Oh.
Okay.
Wait, Lilith can fly. And we
I
also
was
have, and
letting you guys
Alexia.
investigate. I was going to ask, is there anything that I can like jump onto? Is there an opening up at the top of the tower that I can see?
Oh yeah. The platform, or sorry, the chains lead up, and there's a square hole in the roof. Like you can definitely tell this is some just from the look of it.
No, I meant from the exterior of the tower.
That's actually a good question. Let me see. Yeah, if you go around to investigate, it looks like. Hold on, give me just a moment. It looks like there's actually a hole in the wall of the 3rd floor.
Like a human size?
Yeah, it's like a whole wall has been knocked out. Well, I mean crumbled, not like, cleanly knocked out, but
I was going to just fly on.
okay, so who's in the actual tower right now?
I am.
Um,
I'm on the exterior of the tower.
Okay. So Talaxia, I don't think you notice anything, but Vesemir and Smalldrax, when you go in there, you feel like you've been cut off from something. Like you walk in the tower and you just feel like a sort of, and you feel really plain and normal.
oh,
So Talaxia, you feel right as rain.
I get a sudden craving for dry toast.
I want boiled chicken.
Ooh.
So
Suddenly feel very cute.
okay. You can pull it, but the golem's grip is like firm. Like when you try to pull it, like the golem, it's like it's not budging from the golem's grasp. As far as you can tell, it's just the 4 golems each. Yeah, it's. I mean, this is honestly what you see is what you get. It's just a room full of empty boxes and golems.
Can one of you, Lilith or Talaxia fly up into the hole up there?
That's what I wanted to do, but I wanted to know if it's in the tower. So, is that cool with everybody? Because it will probably alert whoever's at the top of the tower.
You would know from your adventures that Vesemir wouldn't know because he rolled poorly on his history check. But you would know from your adventures that golems mainly do one of 2 things. They either provide security, Smalldrax. When you exit the tower, you feel whole again.
Oh,
Anyways, so golems provide one of 2 things: either security or like work detail. So you know for a fact that to some degree golems take orders. Nope.
Is there any like bricks sticking out that open like a secret door? Because you said it's a 3-story like tower. Like how?
It is. It is 10 feet up.
Can I just fly
this
this up?
up?
go for it.
Is that
Are
really
you
cool?
cool with that?
Cool. Alright,
Okay.
I cast radiance on I
So
fly up to the top.
you're gonna fly to the 3rd floor.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. Give me just a moment.
I'm
here.
not
I'm
gonna
gonna immediately enter though. I just wanna like
see
what's going on first.
Okay, so you're at the 3rd floor. Let's see. Time and elements have all but destroyed this chamber, leaving a gash in the northwest wall and slimy black mildew on the walls. The wooden floor is completely rotted and has begun to fall away. How much do you weigh?
I'm a medium sized thing.
Hold on, I can actually check on your character sheet. Give me just. Hey, Howard's here.
I don't know if I have a weight on my
Howard.
character.
Wait a minute.
Yeah,
I don't have a weight on my character sheet because
I actually,
No.
I think when you make a character
No.
sheet, I think it automatically makes one for you. Hold on.
No.
Based on like what your
yeah.
Yeah.
Andrew, you don't ask a woman that question.
Yeah.
What
are you doing?
This is not right. It's uncouth.
So nonchalant? Wait. What?
Okay.
I'm a medium-sized thing. Yes. I'm kidding.
Like I said, I am not I'm not landing on that platform or going into the tower. I just want to like scope out the windows and see what's going on. I can fly for like a minute or so, so I can at least do surveillance.
That's fine. Is your flying a racial trait?
Yes.
Are you sure about that?
Are you
It's
sure?
called
about
Radiant
that?
Soul.
Are you? How on a scale of 1 to 100? What? No, I'm just.
What the hell, guys?
No.
I mean, it should be because she's a customer.
If it
44, sure.
if it is, that's fine. I just want to make doubly sure.
Right there.
You should be fine, but I just want to make sure.
I can use an action to release the divine energy within myself, causing my eyes to glimmer and to this incorporeal wings to strap my back. My transformation lasts for 2 minutes or until it ends as a bonus action, during which I have flying speed 30 feet on each of the turns. I can deal extra radiant damage to one target.
Okay. All right. That's fine. Don't worry about it. Okay, so you do the light shows, the wings come out, and and it's this beautiful spectacle of angelic energy. When you fly into the tower, the wings still there, but the lights fizz out.
I am immediately back up.
So when you come back out here, lights come back on. Step back inside, lights go out.
I don't think so. We're inside.
You probably see me like pop out of the tower and no lights, and then watch the lights flip back on.
Roll me an arcane check. Anybody can roll me an arcane check. Doesn't have to be just them. Yay, dice.
Nice.
I'm more freaked out than anything.
Oh, there you go.
Taloxi knows exactly what's going on. This is the effect of a spell called Spell Drain. Spell Drain.
The Throne of Eldraine? No. Okay.
Oh, sorry. It is a spell drain. The name of the spell is called Anti-Magic Field. Sorry, in this it's like, oh, the tower spell drain. So
Okay, well, I guess if I know what it is, then I'll tell the rest of them what it is, so we all kind of know.
no,
Yeah. Can I find is there another section of the tower, or is this the top floor?
No, that was not the top floor. There was actually another floor above you, but you could tell from when you were flying up, it had solid windows, but nothing unless you really wanted to smash yourself against it.
Not that. Can I just I want to fly up and peek over the ledge? And
Yeah, absolutely. Okay, so
Can I do this stealthily? I know I'm a glowing beacon of holiness, but
well, you're not lighting up, so yes, I will say you can do it stealthily. If you were doing the Pink Floyd show, you would have to do it with advantage. But yeah, go ahead and roll me a stealth check.
okay. Oh, so I back against the window like a confused bird.
So wait, what are you doing? Are you going through the hole to poke into the top?
No, I was just flying up.
Oh, okay. So
Yeah.
Yep. Okay.
Yeah, like I said, I think I don't want to go into the building.
Okay, that's fine. Unlike the levels below, this room shows signs of recent habitation. It has plenty of creature comforts, including a cozy bed, a desk with matching chair, bright tapestries, and a large iron stove with plenty of wood to feed it. Light enters through the arrow slits as though dirt cake windows with broken shutters. Oh, okay, I guess those are arrow slits. My bad. Well, it shows panes of glass. Whatever.
It does.
Other features of the room include a standing suit of armor and a wooden chest. Old wooden rafters bend under the weight of the towers, which has somehow remained intact. Mounted to the rafters are pulleys around which hangs iron chains that support the tower's elevator platform.
That's pretty cool. Okay.
So it's like a bedroom.
Is it possible? That's really cool. Is it possible for me to attach a rope anywhere?
Oh yeah, absolutely. I mean, there is. I would say probably from the outside, I would say no, because the mortar from the brick is probably weathered away. But if you want to, you can attach it from like this
I also
whole
have the Titans or the
Hmm?
Titans for climbing.
Titans.
Titans.
If you got them, I'll let you do it.
Nice.
Like the whole coiled rope. Oh, okay.
Okay, yeah, I want to like put this Titan up and attach a rope into there.
Okay. Where are you attaching the rope at?
Sorry, let me.
Because you can't
Oh.
get in on the 4th floor because the windows. But you can get. Oh, you might be able to
I
squeeze
mean,
in
I can climb up there and couch shatter and immediately break the window and hop in. No one cares about stealth when you're like 4 stories up.
Well, it's entirely up to you guys. I mean, if you want to, you can just drop a rope from the top floor. Just forget the whole thing. No, the room I described was the very top floor. Lil was just like, fuck this, and went all the way to the top.
Sorry.
So we don't know what the 2nd or 3rd floor look like at this point.
Lilith has seen the 3rd floor. I don't know if she's like set it out to you
I
guys.
haven't reported back yet. I'm hanging this rope and then I'm coming back down for you guys.
Okay. So, all right. So, are you gonna head back down to the bottom?
Yeah.
I'm gonna attach a rope to one of those. You can scale it on up if we want.
Okay. So, which floor are you attaching the rope to? The 4th or the 3rd? The 2nd.
The 3rd.
Third.
For
Okay.
everybody's sake.
Are we on the UK floor system or what?
Yeah.
Is this the ground floor
This is
or?
technically the ground floor. No.
It's the basement.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I'll attach it to the 3rd floor. That like rickety looking floor.
Okay. All right. All
So we
right.
can go in there and. Oh wait, no! You asked me how much I weigh. That's gonna be real dangerous.
No. It was more for the rafter thing. Like the sorry, not the rafter, scaffolding. So, but you were fine. I checked. You're good. So.
How does he know?
Well, no. Lilith hangs the rope, comes downstairs, like, yeah, there's nothing there. Sorry, guys.
Okay, yeah, I tell all of you what I just saw, like that the 4th floor is what these chains are connected to, that it's a like pulley system, that there's a rope outside if you want to try scaling the building.
Yeah, 3rd floor.
3rd floor. Yeah.
Okay. Who's gonna climb that?
Yeah.
Well, I could try it because I'm like bird, and so like my bones are hollow, right? Like I can't fly though, right? I know. No.
It's not flying, it's falling with style.
Yeah. Falling with style. I don't know.
So, Talaxi, are you heading up?
I mean, yeah. If everyone's all right with that, let's do it.
Yeah.
Okay. So.
Let's hope this is a good idea.
We'll see.
We'll see.
We'll see.
Oh, you guys, you're being paranoid.
So should I move my little?
Yeah, I will. Give me just
Okay, no worries.
Felt my entire. I felt like half my candle around myself.
Okay. All right. So you grab the rope and you climb up to it. When you get to the scaffolding, it groans under your weight and it kind of sways a bit. That really uneasy sort of swaying, but you're fine.
Okay.
So.
You should hammer in some titans into that wall just so we have a way of staying.
Yeah. I should definitely do that. I mean, I want you guys to be able to join me, so yeah. And then I think I'll try to get off of this thing that's unsteady and might fall any second now. Maybe.
You're gonna go on top?
All right.
Okay.
So,
Is it-
Vesemir. Well, hold on. Talaxia, what are you doing?
I'm on like some kind of trestle or like trellis, right? Like I'm not actually in the room yet, or
Yeah, you're not in the room. You're on the scaffolding.
on the scaffolding. Okay. Well, you said something about putting pythons so the rest of you could have access too, or like, is that what's going on? I'm sorry, I'm confused.
I
Oh
think
no, I thought that idea out in case before it does break, you don't fall near that.
Oh, I see what you're saying. Okay, yeah, that's smart. Yeah, I'm gonna secure, a safety line so I don't fall to my death. Yeah, try to anyway.
okay. So
I know. Thank you for the suggestion.
Expert
Heather.
climbers.
okay, so you're going into the room.
Yes.
Okay, all right. Vesemir, you're going to get up on the scaffolding. Okay. Yeah. So Vesemir gets up on the scaffolding that's okay. Right as Taloxia steps into the room.
Okay.
Vesemir, make
Hey,
me a
how's it going?
dexterity saving throw.
There it is.
You're holding on to a rope. What are you doing?
Yes.
Hey.
Oh, you're a good climber. Such a good climber.
Sweet.
Okay. So, well, you will take half of this as you fall 3 stories down. Because you step on it and it groans and it snaps underway, and from 3 stories, just wham, you hit the scaffolding below that, and just wham, you hit the floor below that. No, this is on the 3rd floor. There is no opening in the 2nd floor. She secured the fight in the 3rd floor.
Okay.
So Loxia. Yes. No,
Don't do that.
no, you don't say anything, because when Taloxia steps on the floor, because she weighs more than 50 pounds, I checked.
Don't tell anyone that. No.
You take, ladies. Anyways, you take a step onto the platform, or sorry, not the platform, the floor, and it's like as if there was no floor there to begin with. You just fall immediately through.
Oh no!
And let's see. Oh, actually, heavy are you? Okay, so you're heavy enough to fall through the 1st floor, but not heavy enough to fall through the 2nd floor. So it's kind of wham, hit that 1st floor.
I bruised my toe feathers.
And you take 9 damage as you just.
Oh no! Ouch! That hurt.
So the other guys are like, "Oh, great, we have Vesemir and Taloxia secure the fences," and you just see from a window Vesemir's.
Oh no! Yeah, I'm just gonna check, make sure we're both, okay, no broken bones or anything.
I don't know why there was a save on one. Whatever. I didn't write this.
Aw.
Oh yeah, sorry. Yeah, you're back. You're back on the floor.
Okay.
So you're like right here.
Okay.
You do that really painful fall where you fall through on your back on one end, but then you kind of come at it at an angle and you hit your hip on the way down.
Oh God.
Ooh.
I felt that.
Like, yeah, that's
Yeah, exactly.
man. Yeah, well, we made a hole, all right. Or actually, I guess there was no floor. Like, I just fell through. I'm not sure.
Yeah.
Weird.
It was like stepping on wet particle board. Like you just immediately went through.
Holy crap. Yeah.
Damn it, Rictavio.
Where did? Oh, around the back.
Okay.
Yeah, for some reason there was a DC save on that one, but not for when you fall through. I'm not entirely. No, you can take the full damage. No.
If you're feeling it, it's probably...
I'm down to 18 hit points. Yeah.
Oh man.
Okay.
Took 9 damage.
The great equalizer, gravity.
So Vesemir took 5 damage.
Yes.
All right. Smoldrak's just gonna walk up to Vesemir. He's gonna reach into his backpack and kind of fumble around for a skull, and then he's gonna whisper some words into it. I want to cast a word on you, and just kind of like very like disappointing that you fell off of that, and be like, don't do that again. So the way Smoldrak casts it is he whispers Draconic into the skull, and then it turns red and gooey, and he throws it at you.
Oh.
Gross. All right.
I'm going.
You gotta take care of them bones, man.
Need that calcium.
That's just rough.
Yeah. Drink some milk, man. Jeez.
Yeah.
I'm gonna cast Healing Light on Talaxia, and that is what is that? That's 4d6.
Hooray.
Oh, awesome.
So you're super healed.
You just hear you're on the second floor.
Oh yeah.
That is so kind of you. How many hit points are like restored or whatever? Or...
Hmm?
Like you healed me all the way back up to 27?
Yeah.
Cool. Baller, thank you so much.
Yeah.
You're very kind. And so now should I like look around inside of where I'm at? Like you can see me through the wall, the hole in the wall. Is that
Well, there's no hole in the wall in this area. There is a gigantic hole in the floor, however.
okay? Oh, okay, you're looking through the floor. Okay, got it.
And when you step around, the floors creak and groan really painfully.
God. I'm gonna hold on to the wall here and look. I guess like look around or maybe like jump through the fucking hole if there's nothing there. I don't know. I don't want to fall in.
Dust and cobwebs fill this otherwise empty room, the wooden floor of which is badly rotten and partially collapsed. So, unfortunately, when you fell in, you kicked up a lot of dust, but the only thing you found here was pain.
Excellent.
How far is Talaxia from like us? Can you
Yeah.
yes,
I would imagine due to Talaxia's character art, she's probably pretty colorful, and you could probably see her like walking. I mean, the hole is huge. It's it's about like it's like a 20 foot size hole.
So she's on the which level?
Oh wow.
Sorry.
So yeah, so I can see you guys, and you guys obviously saw what happened, but there was no floor there.
Okay.
Fall of shit.
Okay. Can Talaxia reach the 4th floor from there? Is there like
There's the chains going up,
Right.
but the platform's on the bottom floor.
can we
Can I
climb?
climb the chains?
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is
You can. I would need an athletics check.
Nice.
I'll attempt that.
Oops.
All right. So, Talaxia, you can't seem to find your grip. Vesemir, it's just like gym class. You gotta.
How about that?
Okay, so
I can do anything on my wings.
maybe it's because you got hurt, but Talaxia, you're just not feeling it. Small Jack, you're kind of making way. A little, if you're just not. It's not now. I don't need to climb. I have wings. Climbing's for plebeians. However, Right. Brighton and Vesemir are racing to the top.
Midway, we just high five each other.
It's like, yeah.
One of each changes.
my claws are getting in the
I'll
way.
put a grappling hook so they can figure alive.
Yeah, you can.
Alright.
What is this? What is this thing?
That's a stone. It's a wood stove.
I tie my rope to the stove and send it down so the guys can climb up.
The stove falls.
What?
Oh,
It's just that's like the point. It's sturdy. That's the real question.
It's not bolted to the floor. That's
well,
what
how
it is.
heavy is it? Is it like a?
I would say it's probably a pretty good anchor. Not a reliable one. Like I wouldn't use it all the time, but for this, in sort of like an impromptu ad hoc situation.
Yeah. Vesemir sits on it, so it's a little bit heavier. Just so they can make it up.
This is all the way to the top.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah. Okay.
All the way to
Yeah.
the house. All right, so it's pretty much the way I described it before when Lilith was here, except now that you are inside, you can tell this place reeks of mold and mildew.
Hmm.
Okay, I want to investigate the room.
All right, so
Just look around, see if there's any like weird things, teleportation
What?
circle or something. I don't know.
Yeah. What time is it, by the way?
I would say it's probably around near dusk. It's
Okay.
like 4:45. By the way, the 200s. I forgot to mention this in the last session. Thanks.
Yeah, they're gone.
Yeah, they're like, okay, hey, we did our jobs. We're out. Bye. Peace.
Yeah, we gave them their gold. They're out.
Well, I mean, they did warn us ahead of time.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, all right. So roll me some investigation checks.
Is there
like a
to
there's a stove, right?
Cool.
Okay. So it's going to be kind of one at a time here. Vesemir. In the stove, you see that there is scraps of paper, burnt scraps of paper, along with bits of leather
Oh man,
that you can clearly tell came from a book of some kind.
can I try to read them?
You can't quite read one. However, off to the side within the oven, there's actually a whole page that has been left almost, no, I wouldn't say untouched, but it's been singed around the edges. And that one you can read. So, hold on, let me pull that one out for you. Are you going to read it now when I pull it up?
Yeah.
If I can pull it up. Come on.
I'm trying really hard, guys. I'm just like digging in there. Like I see it. I just can't reach it. I got really quiet.
Ooh.
Let me put my reading glasses real quick.
Oh.
If you want, I can read it to you.
Read it.
Yes.
Okay. For more than 3 decades now, I have undertaken to investigate and expose creatures of darkness to the purifying light of truth and knowledge. Hero, I am named in some circles. Sage and Master Hunter, I am called in others. That I have survived countless supernatural assaults is a marvel among my peers. My name is spoken with fear and loathing amongst my foes. In truth, this virtuous calling began as an obsessive effort to destroy a vampire that murdered my child, and has become for me a tedious and bleak career. Even as my life of hunting monsters began, I felt the weight of time on my weary shoulders. Today, I am a man who has simply lived too long. Like a regretful lich, I find myself inexorably bound to an existence I sought out of madness, and seemingly must now endure for all eternity. Of course, I shall die, but whether I shall ever rest in my grave haunts my idle thoughts, and torments me in my dreams. I expect that those who think me a hero will change their minds when they know the whole truth about my life as a hunter of the unnatural. Nevertheless, I must reveal, here and now, that I have been the indirect yet certain cause of many deaths, and the loss of many good friends. Mistake me not, I do not feel sorry for myself. Rather, I've come to grips with the devastating realization. I now see that I am the object of a baleful Vistani curse. More tragically, the nature of this hex is such that I have not borne the brunt of it. Instead, far worse, those who surround me have fallen victim to it. I related the tragedy of how my only child Erasmus was taken by Vistani and sold to a vampire. I explained how Erasmus was made minion of the Night Stalker, and how my miserable part to free him from that fate at the point of a stake. What I've neglected to eliminate before is how I tracked Erasmus's kidnappers across the land, and how I extracted Erasmus's whereabouts from them. In fact, the Vistani took Erasmus with my own unwitting permission. They had brought an extremely ill member of their tribe with me one evening, and I insisted I treat him, but I was unable to save the lives of the young man. I feared their retribution. I begged the Vistani to take anything of mine if only they would withhold their terrifying power, of which I knew nothing. To my lasting astonishment, they chose to surreptitiously take my son in exchange for their loss. By the time I realized what had occurred, they were already an hour gone. Incensed beyond reason, I strapped the body of the dead young man to my horse and doggedly followed the Vistani caravan through the woods, naively allowing the sun to set before me without seeking shelter from the night. Shortly after darkness fell, I was beset by the undead that would have slain me had not their master, a lich, intervened and spared my life for reasons I do not completely understand. It somehow detected me and with his powerful magic took control of a pack of zombies that wandered in the forest. He spoke to me through the mouths of dead things and placed a magic ward against the undead on me, then animated the dead Vistani and bade it tell me where I could find his people. Unfortunately, I say in hindsight, the plan worked. I found the child stealers, and my unwelcome entourage included a growing horde of voracious undead that could not touch me, thanks to the Lich's ward. When I found the caravan, I threatened to set the zombies on the Vistani unless they returned my dear boy. They replied that he had been sold to a vampire, Baron Metis. Something inside me snapped. I released the zombies, and the entire tribe was eaten alive. Yet the story is not ended. Before she died, the leader cursed me, saying, "Live ye always amongst monsters, and see every one you love die beneath their claws." Even now, so many years later, I can hear her words with painful clarity. A short time later, I found my dear Erasmus made into a vampire. He begged me to end his curse, which I did with a heavy heart. The darkness had torn from him my loving arms forever, and I foolishly believed that the curse had extracted its deadly toll. I wept until an insatiate desire for vengeance filled the bottomless rift in my heart.
Jesus.
Whoa, that's heavy, man.
Wow.
Shit.
Mm.
Poor guy.
Lilith and who else rolled really well in their investigations? Meanwhile, Lilith and Talaxia, you guys detect an aroma of lavender coming from the wooden chest. Which, hold on, wait, is someone obscuring it? Oh yeah, sorry, the wooden chest here at the foot of the bed.
So we should probably go check that chest out, eh? I smell. Let's do that.
Okay.
I think
you do like the hot pan touch. You're like, eh.
Whatever you do not hit it with a sword. We know what happens when I do that.
So do you open the chest?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So when you go open the chest, the smell of lavender gets stronger still, and there's a bundle of some like fabric. What's the word? Like not tarp. Help me out here. Canvas. Like there's bundles of canvas in the. But you detect there might be something underneath.
All right. Well, we should probably.
yeah.
Okay. So you pull up the canvas, and when you do, you hear something inside the chest, as if it was rolling out of the canvas. And you look underneath. You pull out the canvas out of the way entirely, and you look underneath, and there is a severed head.
Bum, bum.
Oh, man.
Holy shit!
It looks at you like that. You can tell. Actually, roll me a medicine check to see what you can tell.
It's a head.
I mean,
Well, actually, it's,
sorry.
no, what we're gonna say.
Well, Vesemir sees this, and since he's obsessed with death, can he try to like investigate it or like take notes?
Yeah.
Yeah, go ahead.
No
it's
pun
gonna be terrible.
Go.
Yeah.
Oh.
You're too distracted by this sorrowful tale that you just heard.
Yeah, I'm
Still crying.
I'm sobbing a little bit.
They're like, they're like, Vesemir, check it out. Like, not right now, man. I need a minute. So what you can gather is that this is obviously a from even though it is dead and it contains that pallor of death, you could tell just from like the facial structure and the skin making up for that paleness that it is a Vistani. It is also very carefully embalmed. You can tell it kind of has like that sort of like weathered, almost mummified look, but it hasn't rotted away yet.
Huh. I put it back down and just like wipe my hands off. Nope.
We're not touching that again.
Nope. Yikes.
Yikes.
Can I look out or reach out of the window and reach my rope?
Like pull it back up.
Yeah, I want my rope back.
Okay. Yeah. So you just go to.
Okay. Hey,
All right. It was my rope.
you never know. I use rope a lot. Okay.
Very smart. Very smart.
When you do that, as you're leaning out to see, or not leaning out to see, what am I saying? As you're leaning out to pull the rope, you see someone walking down the pathway of the lake pathway. I was trying to see what the actual. Okay. Yeah. You see someone coming down the path that you guys were just at to approach the tower.
Can I
Making
recognize if it's Rictavio?
I'm sorry?
Do I recognize if it's Rictavio or not?
It's a hooded figure. You can't really get a good look at it. However, roll me a perception check.
Does he have a cane?
The cane was probably a lie too.
Okay, so even from here, you see that he or she is holding their side in a certain way, and yes, they are favoring a cane.
The same dude. The one who hit me in the face.
Okay.
All right,
You see-
everyone,
you see
like,
he-
act real cash.
I'm sorry?
Everyone act really casual. Pick a spot. Everybody just like pull up a chair. We're gonna hang out. He's gonna lower the floor. He's gonna call down his elevator and pop in real fast.
I mean, are you still watching him?
No, I pulled my rope up and I went back inside.
Okay, all right.
He's just really not paying attention.
Well, as I was about to say, because he starts making his way towards the wagon.
Ooh.
Oh, snap.
Yeah.
All right, do we gonna want to like ambush him? Not like to attack him, but to like hey.
Questions.
Warn him?
Ambush him with questions.
Question.
You better defend yourself with answers.
Or I can bluff him and tell him that if he tries to leave, his cart's gonna explode.
Well, you actually see him walk up to the wagon, and he's still like holding one side of him, and the cane kind of falls away, and he like leans up against the wagon, and then you see him get down underneath the wagon and crawl underneath it.
Oh shit! He's gonna activate the trap, or he's gonna kill himself. Okay, I rush down there and I call for Rictavio.
Okay. So,
Oh no! Oh no! This is not gonna end well. Okay.
okay. So wait, how are you rushing down there? They pulled the rope up.
What? Wait, I thought she was the rope she pulled was
That
one
was
from
the
outside.
second rope. That was like the first rope on the exterior of the building.
We
had
have-
another rope.
We have 5 ropes. Make sure to like it.
Well, there's the one that's here attached to this thing.
Everybody has rope, okay?
We all have our own rope.
Yes, we all have rope.
It's like the Boondock Saints. What do you need all this fucking rope for? All right.
Wow, I
So
haven't seen that movie in a long time.
Yeah, same, man.
Do you know how often I use the net in Tomb of an Eye?
what do you need the fucking rope for? All right. So Vesemir, you zip down the roll me a con check to see if you don't get rope burn.
Zip line.
Constitution? Just straight up Constitution?
Yeah. Now you right. You gotta go.
You're good.
So you head down just in time to see Rictavio look. From what it seems like, he opens up a panel underneath the wagon and crawls inside.
Oh.
And he brings his cannon with him.
We're gonna go down there. Yes, my guy loves this dude. I rush. Like, Rictavio, wait!
Rictavio, I love you.
Need I remind you of what 10d10 means?
Yes, I know. I can't let this guy kill himself. It's like,
So-
Rictavio, no! It gets better!
You don't have to do this.
It gets better.
So you see when you stick your head, you're like Rictavio. You see the man like, huh, what? Like turn around to look at you just as he was undoing the trap on the wagon door.
Ah,
And the door kind of,
Oh, shit.
it was a very, you could tell from here it was a very simple, like practically like a bucket on a door sort of a thing. Like he had to where there was a line attached to the doorknob, so when you pulled it, it did a drawstring and all the alchemist fire falls.
right.
But he just untied it. He's like, "Well," and when he looks at you, and you actually see that he kind of like his body language actually kind of eases a bit. He goes, "I'm actually kind of happy to see you."
It's like, don't kill yourself, Rictavio.
What?
Right,
No.
what?
Listen,
And you can, and you can.
I found the note of what happened to your kid.
I,
I'm also a monster hunter.
I relate.
Rick was like, look, this is all well and good and all, but we got to go. Some bad shit's on its way, and I fucked up real bad. And you could see where he is favoring the side. There's blood like seeping between his fingers.
Oh God, Rictavio, what do you do? What do you do, Rictavio?
I was trying. I was tracking some monsters I thought were spies for Strahd, and they got the better of me. Oh, they immediately took out my horse, and Beatrice stayed behind. I think they got Beatrice.
My horse.
Who's Beatrice?
Beatrice.
Isn't that his tiger?
That was a tiger.
Oh, right.
Good
Like, no! Good thing she has armor.
No. Thankfully it only he does that thing where he removes his hand. And you can hear the peeling sound of blood and leather. He's
Gross.
like, thank God they only scratched me because I could have been way worse. But listen, we got to go. Help me grab some stuff here. We got to get the hell out of here.
Sure, 1 second. I go outside through the door and I just like whistle really loud. Just to like let everybody know to come out.
When you whistle, he's like, no, don't do that. And you hear like a breeze, or sorry, a wind comes through the trees, and you hear the shh of the wind. And then on the wind, you hear the low sounds of wolf howling.
Oh shit.
Oh.
Oh my God.
And when that happens, like you can, his eyes go wide. He's like, we got to go now.
What do you need me to do?
I have a plan. And now that you guys are here, I think we can pull this one off if you guys want to. And
Hold on, let me call my guys. I can whistle again. No, I'm just kidding.
No.
what do you other four do?
I'm sorry, what was that?
Everybody else, what are they doing?
We can hear all this going on. Like, can we?
You hear kind of like muffled sound. I mean, you're pretty high up. You sort of hear like muffled talk and whatnot, and then you hear two sharp whistles.
No, that's
That's
Is there?
whatever.
I'm assuming
Full codes.
so
So I'm assuming like two chirps is like we gotta leave.
Oh shit! Okay, we got the signal, guys. Let's get out of here. We understood that.
So we grab the first thing. Like I grab the first thing I can find that's like of use. So is there anything useful in this fourth floor area?
There's a suit of armor.
We grab it.
We grab the
I don't
whole
need
thing.
that.
Just toss it out the window.
We can split it up so it doesn't weigh as much.
It's a diversion.
Oh gosh, is there anything else at all, or is just a suit of armor, like no documents or
Just imagine like I whistle and then a suit of armor just
scrolls?
flies through the window. Just
What about the head? Is that important?
Oh yeah, I mean it's mummified. Like, what if there's like a jewel hidden inside of it? I don't know. I'm weird.
yeah,
I
there's
don't know.
probably like a map in its mouth or something.
It's like
I'm assuming it's cursed. It's cursed. It has to be cursed.
Can we use it as a
Search for
puppet?
gold teeth.
it's also a good thought.
There are no gold teeth. There's nothing. You open the mouth. You do like a whole thing to it. It doesn't. There's nothing hidden inside the. You do like the sock puppet thing.
Oh god.
Oh wow.
That's one
okay.
way to be sure, I guess.
Right's dry heaving at the corner.
One way to get cursed, I guess.
You guys think we should take it? I can throw it in my bag. I have no problem with that.
Sure.
Give it a water
good.
cremation.
We'll give it a water cremation. Oh god.
Ugh.
Oh no.
Thank you.
Toss the head in my bag.
You're welcome for that nightmare, Andrew.
I can't believe that's an actual thing.
We found out that water cremation is a thing. They literally, essentially cook down your body with hot water and lime. Yeah. We found this out at a vegan event. They're like, we can do this for your dog.
And when they told me about this, I'm like, this is what serial killers do.
Yeah.
It was terrifying. The girl that told us all about it did not stop smiling.
When serious killers go legit.
Holy
Hey,
crap.
Hey man, write what you know. Anyways. So okay, so you stuff the head in a bag. All right, so now what?
There's nothing else. We're clear in this room.
Yes,
Yeah,
yes, the rope.
Pick,
Yeah,
run
slide
back down the chain. Yeah.
Slide down the rope. All right, so you slide down the rope. Vesemir, hold on. Vesemir and Rictavio are in the wagon discussing. As you're talking, Vesemir, Rictavio is hastily throwing stuff in a bag. And he's being very careful not to hit any of the alchemist fire or anything like that. He actually throws quite a bunch of stuff in there, and he just kind of slings it over his shoulder.
So I see, did it catch anything? Another head.
No, you didn't catch another head. You'll have to find out later what exactly what he threw in his bag.
Can we grab anything like alchemist fire?
Yeah, I want to grab an alchemist fire.
Let's see. How many alchemist fires are there? Hold on. There's a lot.
Makes
I
me
don't-
so nervous at the same time.
I don't want to be too greedy, you know.
Well, the thing about it is that when the alchemist fire, the way that he has it bottled, it's not like an actual bottle with a hard bottom, like a solid glass bottom.
It's
It's
like a
more
trap,
like
right?
it's more like a Christmas ornament. Like it's made of brittle glass, it's made to break.
Yeah, probably
But-
hard to carry around.
I
I'm
would say grab a couple of them, because if we are moving on foot, we might need some quick bombs.
I grab like
Just saying.
I grab like
Yeah.
I grab 2 and 2 with my fingers, like 2 with so 4 in total. Hey guys,
I would say effectively you could probably carry 3 each.
okay.
Without
like,
them
you know,
like
like-
exploding.
Like yeah, because you would have to like pad them and stuff like that
Ah.
and make sure. Yeah. So, one of the things that Rictavio pulls out is a modified crossbow. That it looks like a crossbow, and has all the details and stuff like that. But where the bolt should be is actually like a leather strap, and he takes one of the alchemist fires and just plunks right on in there, and cocks it.
Awesome.
All right. Good
He's like-
thing I have like a slingshot.
He's like, "We're gonna need this."
Whatever you say.
Actually, I'm gonna move you guys back for this. So, as you guys zip line down, without burnt hands, you pull up just. Oh no! Don't do that. Hold on. Oh crap! No, hold on. Stop it. You pull up just in time to see a man run up along the pathway. It's just a man, but he is accompanied with 4 wolves, 2 on each side.
Oh dear. Mhm.
And he, you know what, just for this, because the rope is back here, I'm going to say you guys are God, wrong layer. Just for the sake of it, I'm going to say you guys are actually like back here. And you hear the man come up, and he kind of looks around, and he goes, sorry, not the old man, the young man. He's actually young. I don't know why I said old. And he goes, come on out, old man. I can smell your blood, feel your air. Come on out and die.
That's creepy.
Oh, shit.
A little rude.
A bit.
Rictavio. Rictavio looks at you, Vesemir's like, we are too late.
Who is this dude? And why does he want you dead?
Look. No. He's like, he goes, if you help me out here, I promise to answer all your questions. But first, we gotta get out.
Okay.
What do you
So
know
we can
about
do
this
this.
guy?
Not right now. All I know is he's bad business. So we got 1 of 2 ways of doing this. We can either go with a plan that I'm coming up with right now, or we could just fight our way out.
I could throw out my cloak and cast mirror image and run him in the opposite direction we're running in.
Are you still doing your wing thing?
No, it only lasts for like a minute.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I'm not just walking around with like glowing wings.
I don't know. Shit.
I asked
I mean, I
Rictavio. I asked Rictavio what his plan is.
So, all right. What I'm going to need you to do is I'm going to need. Are your friends here with you?
Yes.
Presumably.
Yes.
Yes.
I'm going to need them to run interference.
Okay.
You and me, we're going to push this wagon up to the tower.
Right.
We're going to blow this whole thing.
Why?
Huh?
Why?
Hopefully that's going to buy us some time.
Okay. Whatever. Let's do this.
Okay.
Whatever you say, Rictavio.
Everybody take 3 alchemist fires just in case.
Oh yeah.
Definitely.
Oh, yes. Okay.
Okay. So for this, I'm going to move you guys to the front of the tower now. All right. So hold on just a second. The man, you get a good look at the man now, and he looks a little like. Hold on a second. Where the hell's that handout? God, there's so many handouts. I can't keep track of all these. He looks like this.
Ooh.
Kirill.
Well, you don't know his name.
That guy.
He kind of looks like a Kirill though, doesn't he?
Yeah, I will have to agree with Ryan on that one.
He looks like a Kirill.
He didn't immediately walk up and announce who he is.
No, he goes, I am Kirill of House. No.
Tore his shirt open more.
No, the only person that talks in third person is Rictavio.
Aw.
Aww.
He's kind of got a Burt Reynolds vibe, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can see that.
Except less hairy of a chest. Anyways, when you guys make your way around the tower, the man immediately like zones in on you, and he goes, "Oh, I see the old man brought friends. Roll me some initiative."
Whoa.
Does he say that too?
No, he doesn't say that. Too. Oh, you're funny. You got jokes today.
Maybe I should select my freaking token before I do.
Oh, same. I think it should do that automatically. I don't know.
Right?
Yeah.
There we go.
Jose,
Yes.
how do I whisper stuff to you?
Ooh.
Whisper / whisper and then character name. Maybe I should change my freaking. Oh, I guess not. Hold on.
That's all right. Don't worry about it. Okay. So, the man says, give up the old man, or you die with him.
Sorry, it's /W and then character name.
Okay.
Doesn't sound like a very good deal.
Hold on just a moment. I'm trying to get some things set up here. How? Okay. When you say it doesn't sound like a very good deal, he goes, how about this? I'll cut you a deal. I'll make your deaths quick. And when he says that, he doubles over in pain, almost like as if he's in pain. He doubles over,
Oh.
and his hands hit the ground, and you can see his back, and it starts to expand, and you see spines coming out of
Shit.
his back, and suddenly the skin on his back splits, like, and blood starts oozing out, and you see from where the split is, matted fur starts to come out.
I just look at Rictavio, just like, damn it, Rictavio, werewolves? Really?
Wait, 5 werewolves?
The other 4 like expand, and they grow into these werewolf things as well. Now I just got to add them to the initiative. Hold on.
Are they downhill from the cart?
Huh?
Are they downhill from the cart?
There is no downhill. It's like a straight causeway. Causeway. That's what I was looking for. I found it.
Small Drax is very confused. He didn't know that humans could turn into meaningful creatures, strong beings.
I thought you were funny, I'm sorry. We're all standing around.
Yeah. Hold on. Sorry. I'm doing. I apologize.
It's okay.
Okay.
Oh man.
All right, Talaxia, you got first go. You're not at all surprised by this.
I was ready.
Oh, no,
Chair,
he's not here.
go.
Not quite as ready.
Her character is ready, but she's not.
The chair slowly starts spinning.
The door behind.
Werewolf.
A demon comes out. I'll get this, guys.
Oh no!
Yeah, the grudge comes.
How do I roll?
I think they turned the air off. It's like super hot in here. I'm gonna crack open a window. Hold on, because it's like stupid hot. Give me
Probably
a
put the
second.
heat. Also, it was 48 degrees this morning. What the hell?
What the
Was it
fuck?
really?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I went to walk the dogs, and I'm like, what the hell? 48 degrees in Orlando, guys.
Jeez.
Hell no. Hell no.
Love it.
We went to Daytona this weekend, and it was like frigid. Frigid. That wet cold.
Oh
We
yeah.
were just misting on you the entire time.
Love it.
Nope. Nope. It's like a 5-degree difference between Daytona and here. And like this, it's so weird.
Oh, you're
Thank you
also
so much. Mhm.
you're also right by the water too.
Yeah.
Yeah. No matter where you are, you're like 3 miles from the beach.
Yeah. We can't hear you.
Sorry, I muted my mic. All right, so just keep the momentum going. We'll just go next and turn to them whenever Aaron comes back. We'll just let her go. Does that sound fair?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So Vesemir, you are next.
I look at Rictavio's like, what do you want me to do?
You
And
hear, the pain,
I'm like holding Alchemist fire.
you hear the pain howling from outside, and you look out the wagon window to see this guy explode in fur and blood.
My eyes get really wide, and I just look at Rictavio in fear.
You're like, oh shit, oh shit. He goes, okay, you and me. What we're gonna do is that we need to get them into the tower.
All of them?
Preferably.
All right, Rictavio. Is there another exit to the tower?
Yeah, how'd you guys get down?
Through the hole in the middle?
There you go. That's how we're gonna do it.
All right.
So here's what's gonna happen. We're gonna try to get those werewolves in there, and then once they're in there, we're gonna blow this whole thing, and we're gonna literally drop a building on these werewolves.
All right.
Let's do it.
If I die, I die. Okay, so
Shit.
this is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna get my silver sword ready, and I'm gonna jump out of the cart.
When you pull out the silver sword, Rictavio's like, nice silver.
I know, right? Perfect occasion.
Holy shit.
And I have an alchemist fire in my hand. I
Okay.
just go up here.
Oh my god.
Hold on, I gotta plan this real quick. 1 second.
Oh wow.
So
Talaxia, you're gonna go next. I just let Vesemir go because just keep momentum.
Okay.
You got first in the initiative count. So.
Oh gosh. Okay. Just yeah. Tell me what I do to do it.
I just go. I'm just like, all right, guys. I bet you can't eat me. Come here, follow me, and I just like go into the tower, like right here, like right in the door, by the door, just like, bring it.
What would that?
Whatever my 20 thing is. Hold on.
Whatever your 20 thing is.
I was my distance. Yeah. So right here.
Okay. All right. How would that work? I guess a persuasion check with advantage.
Right.
It's not intimidation. It'd definitely be persuasion.
It's not intimidating. I was debating between deception or persuasion. All right. So one of the werewolves goes. Actually, the pack. He goes like, quick, after him. And all right, so now Talaxia, it is your.
So what do I roll or what do I? Just like attack. I'm trying to attack them, right? They're attacking us. We need to defend ourselves.
That's entirely up to you.
Oh shit.
Rictavio's plan was to run interference and to lure them into the tower.
Oh, okay. To lure them into the tower. Well, they're predators, and so I'm a bird, so maybe I'll like, pretend like I'm wounded, and walk into the tower to kind of like lead them. Be like, oh, this is a wounded animal. Let's follow her. Try to eat her.
Okay, roll me a performance check.
Okay.
See how well you play off of the wounded animal.
Excellent.
This is actually Leia.
Leia.
Oh,
What is?
She's just laying here looking lifeless.
I'm a delicious chicken.
One of the other werewolves goes. That one looks like an easy meal.
Fuck.
Good performance, though. Wow.
Ring it.
And actually, that. So wait, Talaxia, which way are you going? Are you going into the tower or?
We're trying to lure them into the tower, right? Because I was
Yeah.
away for a moment.
Right.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, yes, I'm going into the tower.
Okay, so you need to move your token into it. So I'll just pop it right. One of the werewolves, the one that declared Talaxia as an easy meal, makes his way to the foot of the tower and goes to attack Talaxia. Hold on, give me just a moment.
Oh my god.
Is that as far as your token went? FYI. Like I'm just trying.
Huh?
Yeah, you can go further than that. Cause that's what it's only.
Oh, I should probably go further than that. I want to be away from the fucking werewolf.
Okay, all right. So never mind. It goes in for Vesemir because Vesemir is kind of blocking the door.
Okay. Sorry, Vesemir.
It's okay. I got
No,
this.
no, you're not. No, you're right. I'm not.
Oh, jeez.
Alright.
I'm fragile.
This is brittle bones.
Ooh. What's your armor class?
16.
Okay. Okay, so it goes in, it lunges to the door with its claws, and you manage to block it with your silvered sword. However, the bite comes down and gets
God
you right there.
damn it!
Roll me a Constitution check.
Fucking knew it.
A Constitution save.
PTSD right here, guys.
No.
Oh,
Okay.
Nice.
All right. So not again.
just so you guys know, last time I played, the very like second fight, I got bit by a werewolf. And
I rolled a random encounter and it was werewolves. So-
We were
Oh,
level 1.
man.
no, you were level 3. Don't be such a baby.
Yeah, whatever.
All right. So this one. Let's see. What is this one gonna do? This one's actually gonna try to get underneath the wagon. No, sorry, it's gonna go around the wagon to try to get to Rictavio.
Wait, did I get damage?
Oh yeah, you got. Oh, sorry, yeah, you did get damage.
No.
You took 8 piercing damage from the bite. My bad. I was too hung up on whether you're gonna get cursed or not. Okay, so let's see. Da-da-da. Jesus. Okay. So you hear the sounds of breaking wood and chomping and slashing, and you hear Rictavio scream out in pain
Oh no.
Oh,
Wait,
as
did he
he,
go?
take, as he takes the full brunt of the attack.
Did he go into the cart?
But he like breaks, well, because the door was open. The door of the cart was still slightly open, and the werewolf's at the. He goes around to the front of the cart. Or sorry, no, the other side. My bad. That's where the door is. And you see him slash at Rictavio and bite into him. Let's see. Rictavio's gonna have to make a Constitution save.
And it didn't break any of the alchemist fire?
No,
Yeah.
you're not breaking any of the alchemist fire.
How convenient.
Hmm.
Well, yeah. Okay, so that happened. Small Drax, it's your turn.
Alright, so since he's kind of lining up, I'm going to javelin at this werewolf here.
You're gonna throw a javelin at him.
Yeah.
All right, let's see some. All right, roll an attack.
Phew. Well, you threw a javelin.
There we go.
You never miss. Let's see some damage. Okay, so you and you get him right between the shoulder blades, and the werewolf it does like that, but then you see the javelin kind of, and the wound closes up,
Oh no.
and the werewolf looks at you with a hungry look in its eyes.
That's my favorite javelin.
Biden, it is your turn.
All right. Well, I guess the goal is to get him into the tower. So
Yeah.
I'm gonna be kind of like, I'm gonna run over here, but kind of like banging my mace on the shield.
Ooh, I
sort
like
of
that.
to try to like get their attention, and then I'm gonna go right up behind this guy, and
Bash him in the back of the head.
that's what I'm thinking. Or let me see. I'm gonna do. Yeah, I'm gonna hit him. Let's see, with to hit.
That's a hit.
Okay, and then damage,
All right.
and then also, I'm actually aiming for his legs, so I'm gonna try to do a trip attack.
Okay.
You add the superiority die to the attack's damage roll.
Oh.
Wow. Okay, so that's a. Okay, so 17 plus 3, so that'd be 20 against a strength saving throw.
A strength saving throw?
Yeah.
Okay. Let me see.
I think I'm reading that right.
Yeah, I'll hit. All right, let me see.
Yeah, that's it.
Okay. So you do manage to hook him with the hammer and pull him out. But then when you go to hit him, it no sell. Like you see the hammer smack him, but he doesn't seem to be perturbed by by your puny steel weapons.
Got it. Okay.
Shit.
Lilith, it is your go.
Okay.
I'm not sure what to do. Okay, I actually want to cast Shatter right here. If it'll let me. So just far enough away to where it doesn't ignite the cart, but enough to mess with that group of 3 that are sitting right there.
Okay. What do I need to do here on my end?
Boom. Constitution saving throw.
Constitution saving throws. I can do that. Give me just a second. Which 3 you said? These 3 right here. Oh no! Don't do that. These 3 right here.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. All right. So let's see. Naturally, everyone has to have their own second. Okay. It's 13. Okay, so the 2 lesser werewolves, they take the full brunt of it. The leader of the pack, however, just kind of like takes the whole thing. So they take 15 or half if they save.
Yeah, half of their save.
Okay.
And I'm going to use the remainder of my action to go into the tower.
Okay. Wait, just a moment. I'm just inputting some.
Do it now.
So I feel we should start climbing up so we can try to like, hey, you can't bite me type situation.
King of the jungle, my ass.
Pretty much, just so we can. And also, I want to, as a last resort, I want to try to slap the golem to see if they wake up.
Yeah, you can do that. Just smack it across the face. Hold on just a moment. That's not what I wanted to do. Hold on. I'm having a hell of a time with this. No, what am I doing? Okay. So. It is now Rictavio's turn. Unfortunately, you guys don't see it. No, Righton, you see this.
What do I see?
Invisible Righton.
Sorry, I'm feeding the cat.
That's all right.
Oh man, I feel like I've watched that chair age over time.
Yeah, it's pretty bad.
I just realized I forgot to do something and I feel really bad.
What did you forget to do? It's private
What?
matter.
Yeah, I forgot to prep something. That was my fault.
Oh.
Yeah. I fucked up.
If you need a few moments to prep, I mean, I don't know.
Here's my werewolf.
Oh, he's so cute. Hi, sweetie.
Mine's demanding attention.
She even knows she's on camera.
She's
No.
so photogenic. She's literally looking into the camera.
I had all this time too, and I just really dropped the ball. I'm sorry, guys.
Unbelievable.
Oh, shut up. Okay.
Yeah.
Please. Sweet. Yes. Okay. So you see Rictavio approach the werewolf, and you see him come up with his cane, and the head of the cane, he flicks it up with his thumb to reveal a blade, and he slashes at the wolf twice. You can tell from the glint of it that it's silver, as the wolf takes the full brunt of it, and then he does that thing where he drags the blade across the scabbard and hilts it, and when he does that, a second ethereal blade from his spiritual weapon just like pierces right through the wolf's chest.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Neat.
This wolf took quite a bit
That's
of
all that
damage.
Ryan says. Neat.
Oh, that's pretty good. But other than that, he's kind of trapped in the wagon. You just sort of left him there.
That's the only way out, right?
He can
The
handle
werewolves
himself.
moving.
He's fine. So, all right.
Should one of us like shoot an arrow at it to distract it?
That's a good idea.
I mean, I just put a javelin in the bag and you get nothing.
Oh, why did it? Hold on. It threw me off of freaking. Hold on a second. Okay. So this small Drex is the only one left outside now. Guys.
You haven't had to have a turn yet, right? Yeah.
No, he
Oh, no,
was.
because you threw your javelin. Yeah.
Yeah, he threw it down.
Yeah.
That's right.
But he didn't move.
That's
Yeah.
true.
All right. So let's see. This guy approaches small Drax menacingly, slowly, with his claws kind of dragging on the floor, and he goes up to attack you.
Oh god.
Oh crap, indeed!
And you guys bite each other at the same time and lock jaws.
I'm moving my
Mm-hmm.
I'm moving my token just so we can see on stream what's happening.
Okay. Actually, you manage to somehow. He comes up, he drags the claw up and tries to rake it across you, but you manage to block that. And then when he goes in for the bite, what kind of weapon do you have?
Warhammer.
Okay, you bring up the warhammer, you just kind of put it right in his jaw like a bit on a horse. You're used to this. This is nothing new to you.
You can't scratch this armor. So.
Yeah. This other werewolf, however, is kind of pissed that some warlock threw a spell at him, and so he sees that the doorway is blocked, so he's going to try to make his way up here. However, when he does, his dumbass falls through the through the scaffolding and just and wastes his turn.
Oh no.
This other werewolf, however, oh wait, no, that wasn't okay. Whatever. This other werewolf comes up and tries to gank you. Small Drax.
You got this, small Drax.
Oh, okay. So you're too busy trying to block the blows from the other werewolf, and you don't see because they hunt in packs. So naturally, one's gonna cut you off, and you look at him, you go, "Clever girl," and you feel the claws rake against your side, opening you up. You take 7 slashing damage.
Oh.
And to your horror, you feel the bite come down on your neck as you take another 7 piercing damage. I need to see a Constitution saving throw for that.
No.
It's just a scaly werewolf. Ew. Yeah.
Terrifying.
Okay. Taloxi, it's your turn.
Okay.
I'm not going to tell if you passed or not.
I'm gonna say no.
That's what you guys are going to find out.
Oh my god. I mean, so we're just basically like the werewolf is still standing in front of Vesemir, right?
Yeah.
Mhm.
Oh my gosh. Do I have silver stuff? I have silver daggers. Can I try to throw the silver daggers at the werewolf?
Hell yeah.
Okay. I'll do that shit. Let's see. How do I do that?
Right through me.
No!
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. So you just let's see some damage. Oh yeah, and sorry, you get advantage on this one because he's prone because Raiden knocked it down. So you still definitely hit.
Oh, he did fall down though.
Oh,
He
fuck.
fell.
Oh,
He fell.
okay,
But he didn't take any damage from it.
Yeah. Okay, that's fine.
Okay. So what happens? Oh.
They're not immune to gravity.
Okay, I
you-
was like, whoa, are you immune to gravity too?
Aaron, if you click the word silver dagger on the chat window, it'll give you the damage for each.
Oh, sorry.
Okay. Then go ahead and just click it again. All right. So it's like that scene in John Wick 3 where he's just like throwing the daggers and it just like slowly leads up to the dude, except the 2 daggers go in and you see when the daggers go in, the skin starts to sizzle where the pierces happen.
Nice.
And just I just want to take the full brunt of 10 damage. Vesemir, your go.
All right. Since I know that there is a anti-magic field here, I'm not gonna do my blood right.
Oh yeah.
Instead, I'm going to do my blood curse of the Mart. Oh wait, no, I can't because I can't do that right, man. Whatever, I'm gonna hit it with my sword twice.
Whatever. I'm just gonna stab it.
Wait, you get 2 attacks already?
No, just one attack.
Oh, okay. I mean, you can hit it with steel sword.
Mmm.
Ooh.
Mmm.
No.
I'm so glad that's a silver weapon.
Oh yeah.
That's great.
Oh wait, that's the one with silver. I'm just gonna roll the damage for the second one.
That's fine. Yeah, that's fine.
Oh, still adding fire for some reason.
No, yeah, no, just go ahead and just click on this. We'll just not add the fire. Ooh, okay. So the 2 daggers go in, sizzle, and then you go in, bam, just get them right. Just take a big old chunk at. Jesus, that's a lot of damage.
Did it kill them?
No, you didn't kill him.
Damn it!
These are hardy boys. I don't know if you ever fought werewolves before, but you did take
I
take a
did.
chunk out of them.
And it was terrible.
We're doing a good job. We're doing a good job, guys.
All right, wait, hold on. I'm not done.
Okay, I didn't say.
I'm gonna move back here to make more space.
Okay, so
You gotta let the rest in.
yeah, you guys are blocking the doorway. All right, so this werewolf, it uses half of its movement to get back up, and when it does that, it looks at you, Vesemir, with hungry eyes, as you did the most damage to it.
Oh wait, can I take the daggers?
I would imagine the daggers just kind of fall out.
Well, like as I attack him, can I like grab them?
Yeah, sure, that's fine.
Yeah, I grab them. I have your daggers
and-
now, Talaxi.
Well, I mean, as a free action, you give them to. I'm not gonna
Yeah.
disarm her.
That's what I was trying to do. I was throw it to Talaxi.
That's fine. That's fine. She catches it. I'm not gonna be that guy who you let the daggers in there. No. All right. So he's gonna make his way over here. He's gonna take a slash at you. Let's see. God damn, he's rolling good. All right. So again with the claws, you block the claws, but you still get the bite.
God damn it, dude.
Oh, there's gonna be a bunch of werewolves.
I'm seeing a theme here.
Time to muzzle him. Come on now.
I need a Constitution save. Every time the bite hits, I need to see a Constitution save.
I'm a werewolf now. Again.
Fuck.
Fuck me. Well, at least this time I'm not a paladin.
And you take 7 piercing damage from the bite. As you feel the sting of corruption course through your veins.
Yeah.
Now hold on, we don't know that.
We do know that.
We don't. 4 could be a solid 4.
Mhm.
A DC 4 con save. No, that's if it was a were-rabbit.
Okay.
Okay. So this one is still trying to fight off Rictavio. Now it's on the defensive. God damn it! None of those... Okay, so it must be thrown off by the attack by the spiritual weapon because Rictavio starts to hold his own. You hear the sounds of metal clashing against claws. That sounds cool. Small Jack, go.
Okay. Can I make it into this into the hallway here?
You can, but you will provoke 1 attack from this guy here. If you try to just skirt around him.
Okay, so I don't have to move. I'm not fighting him off with my warhammer anymore.
I'm sorry?
So like he's like fighting the war. What I want to do is kind of try to throw him off to the side and make my way to the door.
You can. That would be like a shove attack. Or like a shove move. Hold on. Yeah, if you want to, you can try to push him.
Out of curiosity, are you guys having trouble with Alex's mic?
Yeah, I'm having.
Mhm.
It's
Are you-
cutting. It's cutting out pretty hardcore. Usually, I can pick up both Heather and Alex, but I'm like
definitely
switching.
different.
I'm switching back and forth, and I didn't understand anything Alex just said.
Yeah, I didn't. It was garbled for me too.
Okay. Yeah. So I just shove him off of me and try to make my way through the door.
Okay, so you're gonna have to make a strength contest against his strength to see if you can shove him.
Okay.
Sounds weird, but it might be Diesel's like crunching his bone right next to the desk.
Okay, so you rolled a 9, but he rolled a 6. so he does get pushed 5 feet away. Actually,
Move, man.
which direction do you shove him in?
South.
South. Okay. So you just do it the whole like wrench him to the side,
Yeah.
Yeah.
and he tumbles. So
Yeah. And then I try to dive inside. Dive past right.
you're gonna go into this fight club here. What's going on? This tower of chaos. All right, Brighton, here we go.
Yes. Okay. So I'm going to.
Keep in mind, the plan was to push the wagon into the tower. You guys just fuck the wagon.
Oh, was that the plan?
Yeah. So he said to bring all the werewolves into the tower. So I'm like,
How is it? Yeah.
I'm trying to
I thought
drag
we were
him in.
gonna shoot it from above or something.
Well, I
Well-
was trying to get the werewolves in there, and then we climb up this
Well,
rope that's
Rick-
here, and then
Rick
jump
Thomas-
out the window.
Rictavio told Vesemir, you're with me. And he's like, okay, and then immediately leaves the wagon.
My bad.
That's
Do
all
we
right.
know this plan or not?
You guys
I
probably
yelled it.
Okay. Okay.
We're gonna lure him into the tower.
Hey, come in.
I wasn't here.
Stupid ass animals. Alright,
This,
so what are you
this,
gonna
is, this is a mess, guys.
I don't know if I can push it. Can't. It's probably pretty heavy, right? Especially with Rictavio inside it.
do? Well, if there were two of you pushing it, you could push it.
I don't know. I mean, should I go back out there? Because I mean, I can't hurt the werewolves. That's for certain.
Yeah.
So
I think Vesemir is the only one that can really Vesemir and Talaxia.
So yeah, Vesemir, you're like super hurt, right, buddy? Like you're like possibly.
Yeah, a little bit.
Brighton, make me a dexterity throw.
dexterity. Okay.
Yeah, just like a dexterity check.
Like a saving throw.
No, just a check.
Oh, okay. 12.
Okay. You see Rictavio from your point of view. He reaches into a sack and he goes, "Hey, big guy," and he tries to throw an axe, like like lobbing it towards you, but it lands like right here.
Oh, great. Is it
But you-
silver?
It is a silvered battle axe.
What the hell?
Yes. All right. I definitely
Badass.
grabbed. You said it was like right in front of me.
Yeah.
Okay. I grabbed that.
Okay.
What are the stats on a battle axe again? Is that still 1d8?
It's still 1d8 or 1d10 if you wield it two-handed.
Right. Okay. Which I would never do.
Let's,
Screw that.
let's bring the hurt.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I definitely grabbed that. Do you think if I could do like a feat of strength? Like I don't know, have any idea like how heavy is this cart? Like could I like if I pulled something off, could I push it?
Suddenly get mom saving her child strength.
Exactly.
Call me, mommy.
You would have to roll like a natural 20.
Okay. So it's pretty heavy. All right.
Yeah.
Well, maybe Rictavio can help me. I'm gonna run up in front of this thing, and I'm gonna do the same thing. I'm gonna try and do a trip attack.
Okay. Which, by the way, if you guys went into the wagon and investigated it, you would have found a silvered battle axe.
Oh.
Yeah.
All right. Okay. Going to do just a normal attack. It says Warhammer, but it's not. And then 2. Okay, so that would be, it adds it to the damage, so it's 12 for the strength check. It's 10 damage, but it's the 12 for the strength check. Yeah.
Okay. So you don't manage to trip it. It makes its saving throw.
Yeah.
However, when you do come down with the axe, you chop it right in the shoulder, and you can hear the skin like.
It smells like burnt hair.
Yes, it smells like burnt hair.
Great.
It's disgusting. And it takes a whopping 10 damage. Ooh. Well, this is your go.
Okay.
Okay.
Well, I really can't do much in here. This guy is just thrashing about, right?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, shenanigans. I want to cast Sacred Flame on him. So, ouch.
Well,
Nothing.
there's no magic in the tower. It's an anti-magic.
Ah,
field.
snap! There is no.
So you
magic
go
in
like,
the tower.
aha, and you see the spell.
Yeah, as I sputter in his face, I just like slap him and run out of the tower. So now I'm outside helping.
Okay. So.
I swear I'm helping.
Okay, so is that your? You can leave the tower and then attack, like John Woo style, like
Like I can just like walk out of the tower and suddenly like blast that guy with Sacred Flame instead.
Yes.
you just gotta make it past the doorway. Okay, now it works.
Can that be how Eldritch Blast is, though?
Yes.
I would play a Warlock if that's what it was.
Well, I mean, can I try that instead?
If you want to,
I don't know.
that's a good.
Okay.
Just roll. What is your
One.
hold on. Okay, so just roll me a d20 plus 5. That's all I gotta do. Okay.
No.
Well, even with the plus 5, you still don't hit. So, I mean, the doves start flying, but it's mostly for show. Just, ah!
All right. I'm gonna again just dive over here.
Yeah. Ah, yes, the most powerful attack. Gun.
Works every time.
So sad. Okay.
Okay, so Rictavio is still trying to fight for his life out here. Let's see.
I'm there for moral support now.
You can do it.
Get
Okay.
him! Oh, hi, buddy.
Oh, wow. God, you. Well, no, never
Well,
mind.
hold on. Is someone attacking Rictavio?
Joey, what's happening?
Okay, so if
Well-
I'm within... Wait, what?
Well, no one's attacking Rictavio right now.
Oh, okay, never mind then.
Oh, okay. Why? What's up?
I have a thing with my shield specialization. If someone attacks a target within 5 feet of me, I can use my reaction to put disadvantage on it.
Ooh.
Oh, okay.
So if that would save his life.
well, Rictavio actually he kind of steps up to the plate, and now he's just. You see him just sort of like with his cane sword, just like whipping the.
Started blasting.
Yeah, just going there a whomping and a whopping. Let's see, as the spiritual weapon misses, however, but the werewolf takes some extra. He cuts some extra slices off of him. And this one, the big guy, Vesmer, are you out here?
No, that's we can see what's happening.
Oh, okay. So, this guy, the big guy, goes, says to this werewolf here, "Go after the old man. I'll get the fresh meat within the tower." That makes his way up here. He's still hungry for small draft. Let's see. Oh, come on. Okay, so the bite doesn't hit. However, he crits with the claws
Ooh.
and deals 13 slashing damage.
Ouch.
What's up? I'm dead.
I'm gonna be that guy that eats in the stream.
That was just me right now. I was like, oh god, that's probably really obnoxious. I'm sorry.
That was me 5 minutes ago. Don't worry about it. Wait, what are we?
What's happening?
He hit you for 13 damage.
Oh god. I'm down to 13 hit points.
Meanwhile, this werewolf comes around the wagon and tries his best to follow his master's orders and starts blindly attacking the wagon with a shoulder tackle.
Don't do that.
You see him lunge, and he's trying to like swipe through the windows, and you hear the unmistakable sounds of bottles like tink, 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 tink.
Is that the sound? Wait, there's a lot of explosives still on the wagon, or we have some on us, or both, or
You have a little bit on you. You took a small amount.
okay.
With
Not as many that are in the wagon though.
Yeah.
No, there's still quite a bit more in the wagon. I rolled just for shits and giggles to see how much, and I got like 80 something.
Oh,
Nice.
Oh,
Yeah.
oh my
Yeah,
god.
I wasn't kidding when I said I was enough to level this place. Alright. So then this one's gonna come around here and try to take the one that fell like a moron. It's gonna come around here and try to take a swipe out of you, Brighton, to make up for its stupidity.
oh no.
What's your AC? God damn it! Is it seriously 18?
It
I rolled a
sure
17.
is, my dude.
17 and a 16. You just nope and just put the shield up.
I love the shield specialization.
As the batter of claws and a snout smacks against your shield. Toxie, it's your turn.
Shit. Okay. I've got my silver daggers still. I mean, I feel like I'm of no good stuck in here, so I'm gonna try to help everybody else fight these fuckers off, I guess. Or wait, did I just leap over? There's still one like writhing around on the ground in the middle of the.
Yeah, there's that one.
Okay.
So if you want to move that way, you're gonna provoke an attack of opportunity.
Oh gosh, should I not do that?
I wouldn't suggest
Okay,
it.
I will not do that.
I said just smack him.
All right, I'll just smack around a little bit with a silver dagger. How's that?
Okay. Ooh. Roll for your second one. You have two of them, right?
Yes.
Okay. Okay, those both still hit, so you're good.
Yay.
Let's see some damage.
Damage.
Oh my god, ow, Jesus. Alright, so 13 damage goes into this werewolf as you just kind of like, just like get it right in the back. It does that thing where it's like, like bows its back a bit. That's here.
I'm also gonna smack him with my sword.
Okay, but you're inside the tower, right?
Yeah. Oh, sorry. I'm right here.
Alright, that hits. Let's see some damage. No, that's enough actually. So Taloxia comes and gets it right in the back, and when it does that thing where it like straightens its back out from the pain, you just come up and just right across the throat, and blood from the sizzling wound.
Nice.
Dead.
That motherfucker.
Ooh. I screamed really loudly. We killed one.
It's possible.
I got his head.
Got his neck.
Okay.
His head.
So now this werewolf is going to try to attack Rictavio. This one here in front of Raiden.
Disadvantage.
Okay. This one's just still on a knockdown, drag out fight with Rictavio. Ooh, that's really good that you roll with the disadvantage because I would have critted otherwise.
Oh, yes. Yeah, I kind of picture it as sort of like taking like a defensive stance around anybody around me.
So what? You just like put like you just like pop him with the shield like.
Yeah, it's like no.
All right. So that's actually exactly what happens. Neither of his attacks hit. Small Jax, your go.
Oh man, I don't even know what I can do. I'm just gonna try to hit this guy in front of me with my warhammer.
Just gonna crack him across the jaw.
Yep.
All right. Let's see some attack rolls.
Ouch.
You go to swing and just kind of bats it away. Stop that.
Just this narrow hallway.
Like no.
Are you gonna move at all, or are you just gonna stay there?
Oh yeah, I'm back up.
Just gonna hold the line.
You're gonna move back.
We're inviting them in.
All right, Brighton. You are surrounded by wolves.
This is true.
Shit.
This plan is not going as planned.
Okay, I'm gonna try and. God, I'm just gonna use all my commanding dice. The one in front of me, how wounded does he look?
This one. Let's see. How wounded is he? Nope, that's not what I wanted. Hold on. He looks pretty bad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So what I'm gonna do is I'm going to use one of my superiority die, and instead of attacking, I'm gonna do Commander Strike to have Rictavio attack the one in front of me.
Now, does he get a single attack, or does he get like his full volley of attacks?
Direct one of your companions to strike. That's all it says. I'm assuming it's just a single attack.
Let me look into this.
It's just called Commander Strike.
I have an idea, guys.
Oh, it says here, one weapon attack. Sorry.
Since
Okay.
all the werewolves are outside, how about we just set the whole thing on fire?
It's gonna boil the wagon with everybody around it.
Well, we run away and then we throw some alchemist fire or something, you know?
Here we go, yeah.
Something along those lines.
Or like we put it on an arrow and we shoot the arrow.
Yeah, or, you know, Rictavio's crossbow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just run down this way. Because getting all those werewolves in here is going to be a nice task.
There's like only one way in or out, so it's kind of like impossible for us to do that. I guess.
Bottleneck.
Well,
Yeah.
if you guys would have taken the elevator, there wouldn't have been one way in or out.
What elevator?
It was an elevator. Those things were holding a platform. It was an elevator.
Yeah, how do you activate it?
We investigated. There's nothing there.
Technically, only
don't know.
I activated it. I mean, only I investigated.
Oh, I thought somebody else had one.
I told you guys.
Elevator.
And I rolled like a 2, so.
Damn it.
I told you. Golems take commands.
Yeah, what's the command word? They need like an activation. Oh, I made a good.
Elevate.
Up and down. Crap.
Open sesame.
Yeah.
Up and sesame.
Take me to floor 2. That would have been the command.
Crap. We did not figure that out.
Well, too late.
Yeah, too late now. All right. All right. So Rictavio does successfully make his attack, and he does the thing where he like takes the sword out of the sheath and then ha, and then like sheaths it back again.
And that also adds 5 damage to that. That's what the superiority die is for.
Oh shit! Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
All right. So he does the extra 5 damage. Werewolf's still looking pretty beat up, but it's not quite out of the fight yet. Lilith, here we go.
And that werewolf is taking some serious damage.
Well, Rictavio is actually rolling pretty low on damage.
Oh, is he?
Yeah.
Well, I'm hoping since his turn comes up soon, he'll be able to just finish him off.
Run right up.
Boop him right in the nose and cast Shocking Grasp. And then I run back. That's it. That's my attack.
Yes.
Okay. Well, your shocking grasp does not hit, unfortunately.
Nope, but I really confused him. So
He feels like a little bit of static cling. like he turned around and there's like a sock attached to his fur.
Suddenly he's super in love with me. He's like, there was a real spark there.
Oh God.
Oh.
There's electricity.
Sparks in his spine.
All right, so it's Rictavio's go now. Let's see. Nope, that's not what I wanted. Yes. Okay. So you see Rictavio again unsheath the sword. He thinks it's pretty cool when he does it. He unsheaths the sword, goes for the double slash across the chest, and then he says, "Know your place, trash!" as the spiritual weapon comes and pierces the werewolf right in the mouth and just
Love it. Awesome.
crunch.
So much style.
And Rictavio walks out with a sort of like, hey.
You see me peeking through the tower, just
Oh my god, I was about to say that. I was like, all you hear is Vesemir clapping really loudly.
I love that man. You see, what's it? It is this werewolf.
remember, I'm not here, just so you guys.
Yeah, I know. You see the leader of the pack. He goes, "No, comrade!" as he sees both the one inside and outside the tower just eat shit, and tries to. He's going to lunge for Rictavio this time around.
Wait, since he passed here, does Ryan get an attack opportunity?
Oh, how
Sure.
does that work? Do I?
Just when someone passes by. Actually, I think it's when someone passes by within 5 feet of you. Hold on.
Right. That's what I.
Like, I don't know if it's they come within 5 feet or pass by. Like, what is pass
I think
by?
it's pass by.
Yeah, it is.
Because if they come by 5 feet, they're essentially attacking you.
If they move
Yeah,
out of
we
your
know how
reach.
it is.
Yeah, if they move out of your reach, which is 5 feet. Yeah, so you actually do get a melee attack because each one of these squares is 5 feet.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let's do it.
Trying to knock him prone. Boom.
Well, he gets one attack. He can't, I don't know.
It's
if
not an
you can
action,
do-
right? It's an attack.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's an attack.
Yeah.
So you manage as he goes in for the lunge, you just get like one good swipe right across the chest. Boom! Just plant the axe right inside him.
Awesome.
Fuck yeah, dude.
Actually, no. Even better. As he lunges, you bring the axe up and just like right across.
Perfect.
And he's going to attack Rictavio. Does he still have
With
the
disadvantage.
I was just about to ask. Okay.
It's a constant effect as long as people within 5 feet of me.
Nice.
Okay. So, god damn.
Isn't that awesome?
Yeah, that's pretty cool. Okay.
It's a feat, actually, I think.
Really?
Yeah, that's why I went human.
Hell yeah.
Feats galore.
See, Jose?
Don't turn off the
Alright.
lights, though.
It just, hey, you know what? You get goggles of the night owl, okay?
That's
Now
true.
you
Yep,
That's true.
that's what I did in the last campaign.
can-
Pretty much.
All right, so I made that joke like 5,000 times. So with your axe attack, he kind of falters with the claws. However, oh wait, no, does he? No, actually, never mind. He doesn't hit at all. He just like crumples into a mess right in front of Rictavio. Untouchable. This one, the one that you tried to boop Lilith, comes around and
Hey there, sweetheart.
Oh no.
so I really felt like we made a connection here, and then attacks you. Ooh, okay. So,
I don't like those reactions.
well, no. I thought for a second it critted with the claws, but it didn't.
Oh god.
Yeah. It did get you with the bite though. So you take 8 piercing damage, and I need to see a Constitution saving throw. Everyone's becoming werewolves today.
Yay!
Yeah.
Oh no.
Wolf pack. Okay. All right. And let's see. And this werewolf is going to try to attack Righton. As
Do
you
it.
see-
Bring it.
I dare you. Son of a bitch.
They don't call me right in the wall true brief for nothing.
I rolled a 9 and then a 17.
Nice.
You're just, ha ha.
I don't even use the shield. I'm just like, haha.
God, I hate this. I hate this so much. All right, so I'll do this. It's not fair.
Here.
I want to hit the.
I guess we're just killing them now. We're not gonna blow them up.
Well, I mean, you've done a pretty good job of whittling them down.
Yeah, we're just gonna kill them. Apparently, we don't need to blow anything up.
I thought it was gonna be a harder fight than it was, but I wasn't expecting fucking Superman here with a shield.
That was your first mistake.
I wasn't expecting Captain America.
Oh, I definitely need to get a star painted on the shield. That's gonna happen.
You need to become like an Eldritch Knight and make your shield your bonded weapon so you can throw it and bring it back.
Yes.
Oh, that's a great idea.
All right, what you doing, Talaxia?
Let's see. So we've killed all the werewolves that are inside here now, right?
Yeah, all the fun's outside. The party's moved outside.
Is there a window? Is it unsafe to jump out a window at this point? I mean, we're on the ground floor.
You're on the ground floor, but there's no windows.
No windows.
There's only the hole in the roof.
In that door with the big guy on the other side.
Right. Okay. And so these two werewolves just outside the door, they're like their attention is focused away from us, or they're looking in at us.
One is attacking Righton, and the other one's attacking Rictavio. The leader of the pack is attacking Rictavio.
This guy.
Okay. Okay.
The leader, right?
I'm gonna. I mean, I don't know. This has been working. I'm gonna throw my daggers at him again. I mean, why not?
Hey man, if it ain't broke, don't fix it.
It's true.
Does that count as a sneak attack since they're not paying attention to her?
I will actually
Yes.
count that as a sneak attack. Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Cool.
Boom! Right in the temple. Pah!
Yeah.
Basically.
Yeah. Okay. So, and then what's your sneak attack damage? Is it a D6? No, it's probably like 3d6, ain't it?
Let me check.
It's 2d6. So roll. Up.
How's it going?
Sorry, I don't know.
All right. So roll me an extra 2d6. Or if you want me to, I can just roll for you.
Oops.
Okay. Nope. Perfect. Okay. So. All right. So I'm doing some math here. All right. 15. God damn. All right. So, Brighton, you just see a flurry of daggers come out as.
Oh no.
Did it freeze?
He's
Oh
right.
man,
Oh no!
I'm on the edge of my seat.
I know.
Me too.
One.
I heard him.
Oh no.
What did you say?
You froze, bro.
Did you hear anything?
Oh.
Oh.
A
Classic.
flurry of daggers, and then what?
Is that what happened?
Find out next time.
Yep.
Once per session, man. Once per session.
We back?
Yeah.
Yeah. All we heard was a flurry.
Flurry of daggers.
Chris has been a creep.
I was gonna say it got really dark and your light started going really weird.
Suddenly,
Like, getting
Andrew
weird
shows
away.
up behind him.
Did it freeze again?
I think Andrew's frozen again. Yeah, he doesn't stay grimace for that long.
Oh
Like,
no!
It's just remarkably still. Oh,
Why are you like this?
why are you like this?
Why roll 20? Alternatives to roll 20.
I think about that every time.
It's hilarious.
Get all that stuff out of it right now. Right now. Let's do it. Is it his internet you think that's gone out, or?
Probably. He has. I don't know. Sometimes the power goes up. There.
Yeah.
His power probably went out or something.
Yeah.
Waiting for the messages.
I'm gonna put.
Damn it!
I'm gonna
The
put
music
the.
is like-
I'm gonna put the beat right back. Slide.
Can we get a hang in there, cat?
Oh, right in flurry of daggers. You see one of the daggers go right into the neck of the werewolf, and it turns at kind of a shock surprise into the doorway. And when it does, you see a second one just right in its eye,
Oh man,
and it just drops like a
Gollum?
sack of potatoes.
you killed it!
So, all right, Vesemir, it's your go.
All right, I want to rush out. I'm gonna run out, activate my fire right.
Please tell me you're gonna time it so right as you get through the door, it like pops.
Yep.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna activate my blood right and my blood curse of the marked.
Gotta make up all this magic I couldn't use.
So I cut myself. My silver sword bursts in flames. I look at the werewolf. That's the leader, right?
Yeah.
And I mark it. I'm like, I got it for you. And I
Now is that a
rush
bonus
him.
action?
Yeah, it's a bonus action.
Okay, all right.
And I try to hit him.
All right.
Watch me fail.
Nope, you get him. You got him good.
So it's 6 plus 2 plus.
Jesus.
Well,
6
so
plus
it's
2.
six-
What's
it's
another 6?
So at the
No,
end,
it's 6 plus 4.
Okay. So all Rayton sees is one werewolf falling, and then Vesemir just like flying through the door, slashing at this one here. He's not. This one is made of sterner stuff than his compatriots, but you can tell he's a little worried now. All right, Small Drex, it is your turn.
All right, I'm gonna try to come out
Okay.
and just hit this guy with my warhammer.
Okay. Pop. All right. Let's see some damage.
Nice.
All right. So you come in, you swing in, and you go in, you get it right across the jaw, but it doesn't sell. It just pink, and it just like looks at you.
Guys, we need to find more silver.
Just enough to distract him.
Well, you got his attention. Well, I don't know. A lot of things got his attention right now. Right, and it's your go.
All right. Well, I'm gonna just go ahead and attack this one that's diagonal to me
Okay. God,
with
this
my silver warhammer.
this. No, that
I
unfortunately does not
missed.
hit. God damn, you guys are slaughtering these world.
Yes.
All right. Are you gonna move, or are you just gonna dig your heels in?
Hey, I'm just gonna stay here.
Okay. All right, Lilith, it's your go.
Chill.
you?
Oh, you could have done that before. That's a reaction.
No, it's not. Somebody has to attack you. From what I've read of it,
I thought it was a reaction. Hold on.
What is it?
Yeah. Reaction which you take in response to being damaged by a creature within 60 feet of you that you can see.
Yeah. So you could have done that on his turn.
Oh, really?
That's how reactions work. So if you want, I'll give that to you for free, and then you can cast another.
Sounds perfect. Okay, so I'm gonna cast Hellish Rebuke, and very angrily point up at his face. And he has to make that dexterity saving throw or take 9 fire damage.
Okay, let me see. Ha! It rolled a natural 1.
Nice.
Nice.
This is the rut of the litter, isn't it?
God, I hope so.
This is the dumb one. This is
Just like started hitting the cart for no reason.
this is the one that if he sits still, you kind of see one eyeball just sort of. All right, so then you get another. So you're gonna do Sacred Flame. All right.
Yeah.
And rolled another natural 1.
Oh man.
What are the
This is. Oh god. What?
And I'm just gonna use the remainder of my turn to like scamper around the back of these guys and
Just,
go over here. Go over here.
I just imagine Lilith do the thing from Full Metal Alchemist with the fires.
Yes, exactly that. Like full on Colonel Mustang, just like.
I was like expecting
No.
it to be like a scary like oh shit werewolves, but you. Never
I mean,
mind.
I got hit pretty hard. You saying?
I was gonna say we're all cursed now, so.
Team
Okay.
Werewolf.
So, Rictavio is going to load a alchemist fire into the crossbow, and he looks at all you and says, "We need to run now," and makes his way over here, and that's gonna be his turn. So,
Just gonna
this,
back it up one more.
quit being so vague, Rictavio. So this one is actually when he because he uses like a disengage action. Rictavio uses a disengage action, so he doesn't provoke attack of opportunity. So this one is actually going to step up and try, because Rictavio is obviously not the threat. It's this impenetrable wall of man. Is the real threat. Oh yes!
my God.
Finally hits. The claws come down and they batter on your shield. However, the bite comes around, and you take 3 piercing damage. I know,
Oh wow,
But
so scary.
still, it's a bite, right?
but yeah, I need to see a Constitution saving throw.
Oh no.
Fuck.
Wolf.
All right.
Wolf.
Well, I'll be an even bigger wall.
Okay.
Ooh.
Are we all cursed except for Talaxi right now?
I'm the only one that's not cursed, I think.
I rolled a 13. I don't remember if that was good.
Oh, I don't know if that's good
rolled
enough or not.
This one is going to try to get in on the right in action. They can spot an apex predator. Motherfucker! I'm about to throw his book through the window. No, nothing. It's all nothing.
Yes, it is.
All right, Taloxi, it's your turn.
Oh man. Okay. Well, I'm gonna come out and attempt to assist. Right. I should probably. Which werewolf is like more threatening to?
The leader of the pack is.
Okay.
Also,
Well-
Rictavio just told us to run.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, let's start running, guys. Like,
Yeah.
I think I should.
Yeah,
do that. Let's run.
I'm getting the fuck out.
Yeah, I
That's-
mean, we can
all
all
run.
run.
We can all run.
I was like, hey guys, let's fucking go. Let's do this. Let's run.
Everybody use their turn to run.
Yeah, the werewolves are right next to the wagon, so.
Yeah.
How
Load up.
convenient. That's right. Here you go.
Okay, so if I run past him right now, it doesn't activate an attack of opportunity, right?
Not if you disengage.
If you use your disengage action, that won't provoke an attack of opportunity.
The disengage action is just my full action, right?
Yeah.
Okay, I just moved down this way. Whoop, 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 whoop,
Okay.
whoop.
Small Drex.
What's the blast radius of the wagon?
That's a good question.
I'm going as far away as possible.
Really a lot.
That's a good question, of which you will have to find out.
Here, I'm right here.
What is the blast radius of the wagon?
That's important.
That is.
Oh yeah, you guys need to move.
Like how?
How far can we go?
Like
It's gonna be us
you-
running away and then getting blasted.
let's see, how far is far enough?
You know what? To play it safe, I'm gonna do my dash action. Oh wait, no, I can't because I disengaged. Never mind.
So you actually where Vesemir is probably safe. Maybe.
You just get my eyebrows
Get
hinged.
away.
Probably.
Okay, so
I'm just gonna move real far.
I'm just gonna move real far. Move over here, and then as far as possible.
Okay. Right.
Hold on. And then I'm gonna cast
Oh, okay.
prayer on everyone. So I can pick up to 6 creatures to target with the healing spell.
Okay.
Go.
Do we get
Oh
11?
wow.
So yeah, everyone gets 11.
Good heals.
Nice.
I don't think I ever did that much of healing work, prayer or healing. That's good heals, Drax.
Yeah,
Did you
for
already
reals.
take the damage off of me that he did, or do I do that?
I didn't do that.
Oh, okay, it was 5, right?
Yeah.
Okay. I was
Oh,
making sure
no.
before I go and do it.
Okay, Raiden, it's your go.
Okay, well, I'm definitely gonna. When you disengage, can you only disengage from one person?
I would imagine if you disengage, you just completely like, oh no, you can't catch me.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's what I figured.
All right, I'm just like,
I think it's every attack of opportunity. Like,
okay. Do you roll for? I've never done a disengage action. Do you roll for that, or is that
Uh,
like a?
No, it just you just say I'm disengaging, and then I have to roll for an attack of opportunity, but they come with disadvantage. So far,
Got it.
no one's been hit because it is a
Okay.
disadvantage.
All right, yeah. So that's what I'm gonna do. Just be like sea of nerds. And run at it.
Oh, never mind. When you disengage, your movement doesn't provoke attack of opportunity. So yeah, so everyone just moves for free. Never mind. All right.
That's what I do.
All right.
Okay.
And I fly this way. What is it? 30 feet?
You think?
You have an idea that it's.
I'm going
Yeah.
behind. I'm going behind Rictavio. That's my. That's my gauge.
Okay.
He knows his stuff. Oh wait, I have a 35 moving speed.
How do you have 30? Never mind.
Because I'm a wood elf.
Oh, okay.
I'm not a filthy human.
All right.
That apparently
Lilith.
took on all the werewolves.
Lilith, it's your go.
Okay. I want to use my
Just to be safe.
Just in
Just
case.
in case, yeah. And Firebolt is a ranged spell. Yeah, I cast Firebolt onto the wagon.
Rictavio's still in range of the wagon. Okay, no, that's fine. That's fine. So you see Rictavio like move to aim, and just a firebolt is, and you see it glide. You don't have to roll damage.
I know. Just because I could know.
you see the firebolt just kind of zip right over the shoulder of the leader of the pack here, and you hear a single. Suddenly, we lost Howard. he got caught in the blast.
Oh no!
Damn it, roll 20.
No. God, roll 20 is just the worst sometimes.
Oh, right at the climax of it, of course.
Right in the most dramatic moments. Oh, God.
Hold on, how many D10s does that have to be?
Oh no!
Yes, that's the answer.
Because it's a lot. It's a
I'm very
lot.
excited right now. I saw the turn order.
Wow.
I'm so
Okay.
excited.
All right. So I want to wait for Howard to get back because we all need to be here for this one.
I was trying to put the hang in there, baby picture. You know?
Hang in there, werewolves.
Technical difficulty.
Oh,
we just get like a small
Okay.
gif of the entire party falling through a trap?
Okay, so actually this is fine. I rolled fairly low for that 10d10, but that's okay. So the dumb one, that's what I'll call him. You see in slow motion just this fire just, and the shrapnel and the heat from the alchemist fire just obliterates the one that Lilith was attacking and was attacked by. This one, the leader of the pack. Oh, hold on a second. The leader of the pack, however, gets knocked back from the explosion this way, and you see the tower just as this whole area begins to fill up with dust and just falling towers and whatnot, and you hear the leader of the pack go, "No!" as a tower falls on him.
Awesome.
As you drop a whole fucking tower on this guy. All right, so we are now out of initiative.
And
And Rictavio looks at you and goes, "That was a damn stupid thing to do, but I'm glad you did it." He's like, "Okay, we got to go because as much as we dropped on that guy, I don't think it's enough to kill him. Unfortunately, this guy's tough. He's a big boy."
all right, great.
I want to poke him with a stick.
Hold on. So
I mean, that was a little damage. We can, if he's still not dead, we can still try to kill him, right?
You can, but you'll have to sift through all this.
Ugh.
Like
He's gonna come back, guys.
I'm not digging. No.
Do you guys want to? Do you guys want to confirm the kill?
Check for a pulse. Oh, by the way, the tower falls, and all that's left standing is just those 4 golems holding nothing now.
Elevate.
When you see that, you see the golems just at nothing.
Can the golems do anything but like lower and raise that chain? Could we tell them to like hold that guy like indefinitely?
They all yeah. When you do that, you see the 4 golems just kind of like vaguely look around for where he is, and then just put their hands on the bricks.
Okay.
And just kind of hold the bricks down.
Good enough.
I'll take it. Okay, so we should start running away.
Good job, guys.
Yeah.
Well, you guys are out of initiative now, so
I congratulate the team for a job well done.
Good job. We also got
should have thrown more werewolves at you guys.
Yep.
All right, Rictavio goes, "All right, who's been bit? Because I know I have."
Here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Can I disinfect this with holy water?
Do you,
Rictavio actually has a spell. He has the remove curse spell.
oh, thank God.
Yeah.
Convenient.
Guys, you have no idea how hard I tried it the previous time I played to get rid of my curse. I skipped Velaki. I went straight to Krask. I found some weird thing, and I went in there, and like that's where we ended. Like I put Andrew through so much shit because.
Yeah, it actually got to the point where it's like, "Oh, you see a pathway leading. I don't care. I gotta get the cracks."
Because I was a good aligned paladin, and I had an amulet that only worked when I used it, and it was like essential. It was one of the readings that I got.
Okay, so
I didn't want to lose it.
Small Drax, you barely made your save, so you're good.
Nice.
You needed a 12. You got a 13. So, he legitimately has just enough remove curses spells to lift the curse from all 3 of you that were affected. So he goes, I ain't dealing with any of this shit today.
Thank you, Rictavio.
Secured everyone.
Yeah. Well, you. I don't think you were affected, were you?
I wasn't, but weren't these 4 others infected?
Yeah. Right. Right.
Yep.
Vesemir and Lilith were bit.
Okay.
So.
So Rictavio, what do you do to these guys?
Here, hold on. Let me put the tower music back on.
Before he starts talking, I want to cast Healing Hands on him. So he's going to regain. He only regains like 3 hit points, but maybe it'll get him to stop bleeding.
He stops bleeding.
There we go.
You got the shit slashed out of him before, but he's like, yeah, thanks, I got that. You know what? I appreciate the help.
Oh, man, I need to sleep. Okay.
Yeah, I'm tired. I'm tired. This battle took a lot out of me. I'm tired.
Be happy you got what you got. Okay.
Rictavio goes to explain that he says there's a werewolf den not too far from here. I was trying to see if I could, I don't know, like smoke them out or something like that. And usually werewolves fall for that kind of thing, but these guys are, they got the better of me this time. I underestimated them, and I paid for it. But I'm real glad you guys were here.
Yeah, good thing.
Yep. Do you have any more silver weapons?
he looks at what remains of the wagons like, I don't think so.
Oh, fuck.
Not anymore.
Actually, hold on. Let me check to see exactly what he has.
Yeah, could silver survive the fire? I don't know.
It'll melt, I think.
Oh, I had time to look up the temperature silver melts.
Yes, exactly. Look up the smelting point of silver.
He packed up his stuff and ran out. He has his little bindle.
Then the temperature of napalm, because that's pretty much what that is.
Yeah, that's probably fine.
Yeah, everything's screwed.
Everything's good.
That werewolf definitely would not have survived.
Oh shit! Yeah, he reaches into his bag and he pulls out a silvered short sword and a bundle of 20 silvered crossbow bolts.
Oh.
Nice.
Baller.
This
So
guy came prepared.
the melting point of silver is 1,763 Fahrenheit.
Oh yeah, it would have been fine.
Now, how hot fire go?
Napalm goes up to 1,200 degrees, so it would have been just fine.
Okay, but it's magic napalm. So
Oh, okay.
It's all out the window.
Let me Google magic napalm real quick.
Yeah, right.
Now you're on a list.
no, it's fine. It's fine. How to make magic napalm? Just hear from outside.
Okay. Small Drax, do you want the short sword and I'll take the bolt?
I have a crossbow.
I don't use swords.
Oh, okay. Well, I'll take the sword then.
Swords are lame. So he also brings out a leather case that he kind of just like throws over his shoulder, and yeah, that looks like that's it for so far. He kind of leaves the rest in the sack. So, and he looks at you kind of expectantly. He's like, I would imagine you guys probably have some questions for me, yeah?
Yeah, just a few. Also, the hell you ran off?
Bro,
Like,
we're trying to help you, man.
look, it's a long story, but it's just I don't deal with Vistani prophecies or any of that crap, and people just kind of tend to die when they're with me.
Well,
So
we didn't, so that's a plus.
Yeah, and we did kind of save you. So
he goes, you didn't yet. That's the thing.
Well, we're here for, I think, the same reason. To kill the bastard who turned your son into a vampire.
whoa. Energy, bring it down. Bring it
Sorry.
down.
Well, he
I love Rictavio so much.
no. If you read the, well, first of all, he goes, I see you went snooping.
I point at Lilith.
I have the head still. Oh wait, no, he has the head.
We also found a head.
Should we show
There's
him?
a zombie head.
Yeah, I want to pull it out and be like, "Do you know who this is?"
Oh God. So much tact you have.
Hey, look what I have.
He's not holding it like this. He has his hand inside of the head.
I'm working on it.
Yes, that is. He explains that it's a head that belongs to a Vistani named Yan, Y-A-N. He says I was trying to probe it for information.
Mm.
I have to know your techniques now.
He goes, all right, check this out, and he mutters a prayer and casts Speak with Dead on the head, and the head goes, "Ah." Oh God, what the? Oh my God! And it surveys the damage, and he goes, man, you really laid down this place, didn't you, Rudy? And looking at Rictavio, and he goes, wait a minute, where am I?
No.
Like, oh, Jan, have you lost weight?
When he sees his projects, he just.
We just stuff him in a sack.
You put the head in the sack. Do you?
Should we ask? Should we should we ask something? I don't know.
You're gonna ask it some questions, right?
Yeah, you can.
Even later, shouldn't we be moving?
Yeah. Does Rictavio know if there are more werewolves on the way?
That's an excellent question.
Yeah, that's what I'm worried about now.
Yeah.
Good
He
point.
goes, I wouldn't doubt it. This seemed to be just like a sort of a hunting party. They're obviously going to notice when their pack leader goes missing. So we have
the smoking crater in the ground and the giant explosion off in the distance of where they lost all their companions.
I would imagine Strahd heard that from his castle. So
Strahd felt that from his castle. We need to get out of here.
yeah, it
Here.
was one of those things with the explosion. You can hear it like echoing off the mountains, kind of a deal. So, and Rictavio says, I have to apologize because I am obviously, as you have discerned, I am not the man that you think I was. And he takes off his hat that he was wearing. It was like the little tricorn with a feather. And when he does that, he switches from this like 30-something swarthy Spaniard. By the way, he's not using his accent at all. The swarthy Spaniard sort of looking man. Think like Antonio Banderas and Zorro. And he looks like this.
Ooh.
Fabio.
And yes, now you can look at the image, Jose.
Well, I mean, considering that it's the same image as the token, that's how I always imagine him.
Yeah. So no. He was actually in disguise, and he goes, "You see, Rictavio is not my real name. I am actually Dr. Rudolph Van Richten."
That's a really worse name.
Hold on, Vesemir.
Yeah.
This name sounds really familiar to you.
Why?
You reach into your sack, your travel kit, and you pull out a book that is legitimately titled "How to Hunt and Slay Monsters," and you open it up, and the author is Dr. Rudolph Van Richten.
Ooh, he's a monster hunter.
No, this guy is a monster hunting legend. Like anybody that's anybody about monster hunting knows who Dr. Rudolph Van Richten is.
I freaked the fuck out. I was like, oh my god, you're better than Rictavio!
I like plug my ears as Vesemir just like lets out this high pitched squeal of delight.
I've read this book like 20 times. Can you sign it, please? Look. My parents' walls are like a copy. I come from a long family of monster hunters. Check this out. I cut myself and my sword goes on in flames.
Oh.
Look at it!
That's impressive, kid, but I'm not. No. It's like it's best that people don't know that I'm here.
Oh, okay. But I do. Can you please sign my book?
Maybe after this is all over with.
Fine.
Engineer, you're foaming at the mouth. Calm down.
I'm that kid from the Avatar.
Yeah, this guy. You would know this guy just from reading his publications and whatnot. This is the kind of guy that like monsters tell their unruly kids at night. like he is the boogeyman to the boogeyman kind of guy.
Nice.
That's awesome. Hell yeah.
So, Dr. Rudolph Van Richten says, well,
I corrected.
yeah, he is a doctor. He says, well, I can't seem to shake you guys.
True.
And you did kind of you did help me out in a bit of a scrap there. So yes, I'll throw in with you. And I'll help you hunt down Strahd.
Yes.
Yay.
Whoa.
You guys have managed to fulfill one of your cards.
Card
So-
fulfilling noises.
So now you guys are level 4.
Yeah.
Are we doing max hit points?
Yes, max hit points.
Yes.
You're gonna need all the help you can.
Sweet. Where do I?
So your health goes up by your max hit points, which for a rogue is
27?
no. the right the number of the die.
Oh.
So mine is yours is an 8, so it goes up by 8.
Okay.
Mine goes up by 22.
What the fuck?
No, I'm kidding.
Well, that was fair.
Mine goes up by 10.
No, it don't.
Level up all the time.
Go.
Oh wait. Plus your Constitution modifier.
Yep.
Yep.
Right. Yeah.
So now it's 22.
Oh, I'm so excited
46, 40, I'm at 48.
Ability score improvements too. Oh.
Ability score improvement.
Or you can get a feat.
Shush.
Okay.
I'm just saying, feats are good too.
Hey, they sure are.
Yeah,
Maybe after a couple like ability score improvements, my score's kind of
yeah. You can use the feat that Wright used, which is immunity to everything.
Aaron, I send you a link for your class. And if you look at a table that shows up, it tells you what happens when you level up to level 4.
I'm immune to all damage.
Immune to, but also including damage.
Not limited to, but including all damage,
All damage.
even psychic. Somehow the shield works on psychic damage.
There is like a spell
Blocking
blocking
those
kind of thing you can do.
Oh yeah, I know.
That's really
But psychic damage is damage is that one that's like that's what you get like the level 20 party with. Like, haha, I can't block this.
Yep.
Can't block what you can't see.
Okay, so my passive perception is now 15.
Okay, go ahead and disapprove that in your token.
Yeah, I did that.
But Dr. Van Richten, you have to remember he's a doctor. Says doctor. He says back here. Let's keep my true identity under our hats at the moment. If Strahd gets word that I'm here, he'll no doubt send everything he can at me. Anyways, So yeah, for the meantime, and he puts the hat back on. So, for the meantime, I shall assume my persona until the time is right. To
Is the
reveal
hat
myself.
like magic?
It is
Okay.
Is it the same
because,
hat?
because when he puts the hat back on, he becomes a Rictavio you guys know and love.
It gives him his
Nice.
accent and everything.
Yeah, his like not feeble but like unamazing old man physique becomes like this like puffy chest with like a chest hair coming out kind of a thing. So yes.
Aaron, did you increase your maximum hit points?
Yes, they're up to 36.
Nice.
I think I did that right.
And you
yeah.
also get a ability improvement, ability score improvement to be precise.
Ability score improvement. Okay, where do I?
So you can increase one ability by 2 points, or increase 2 abilities by 1 each. So you see the big number, like a 10, 16, or whatever you have.
Mm-hmm.
You can increase those numbers, either one of them by 2 or 2 of them by 1.
Okay, well, I have a -1 for strength, so maybe I could increase that by 1.
Well, you don't really do much with strength. I will, for you, really dexterity and intelligence, I think.
Okay, yeah, I have a 4 in dexterity and 2 in intelligence, I guess, right? And there's 14 and 18.
Not
so.
not the big number as in like the large number. I mean the big number as in like
the larger number. Yeah. Okay. Duh.
the
So
little
yeah,
one.
dexterity is 18 and intelligence is 14.
Jesus, can you increase the dexterity by all the way to 20? That's kind of insane.
Actually, I don't think you can.
Why
I
not?
think no. Hold on.
You can't go past 20.
Oh, you
Yeah.
can't. Okay, never mind. Yeah, because I know there was something like, oh, you can't quite do that.
So essentially, if you do 20 on your dexterity, that's like the
you cap
ultimate.
out.
Yeah, that's the ultimate dexterity. Or you can spread it out and do 2 different ones. Constitution is usually related to your health. I think your second highest is intelligence, right? For like
Yeah. Dexterity 18, intelligence 14, wisdom 11, charisma 13.
right.
strength.
So it's up to you. I mean, they're all pretty high already, so you can do 1 on 2 different abilities or 2 on 1 ability.
Well, maybe I'll just try to bring up my wisdom and my intelligence.
Sure. Yeah. So you can just add 1 to the little
Okay.
number at the bottom of the little circle.
Okay, so now I have 15 intelligence and I have a 12 wisdom.
There you go.
I'm very smart.
Excellent.
Thank you for helping me figure that out.
No problem.
So, Rictavio, not Dr. Van Richten. Rictavio says, so, mis amigos, what are we off to next? It kind of looks wistfully off into the forest where you guys approached the tower from. He's completely changed. His body language is complete. Like, he went from a curmudgeonly old man to like a suave, debonair Spaniard.
Great actor.
Curmudgeonly.
That's a great word.
That's how they described him in the book. He's curmudgeonly.
No, that's a
So-
solid word. I really love that one. You never hear it.
Yeah, so he goes from Grunkle Stan to Antonio Banderas.
So I wanna tell him like the whole reading, see if anything clicks with him.
As we walk our way back to the village.
I mean, we still have some side quests over here we have to do.
Yeah, we have to go get my alignment back.
Okay.
Right.
gotta go get my realignment adjusted.
Yep. Get that soul aligned.
Right. So we have the hill, we have the winery. But did any of that things like the artifact and all that stuff? Did anything click with Rictavio?
He goes, sorry, hold on. Let me get
Especially
let
a
me get the
dragon.
Let me get the accent up. He goes, yeah, hold on. It's been a while. I'm getting rusty. He goes, the house of the dragon. I believe I know which one you speak of. He is actually not too terribly far from here. However, I heard it is plagued with all kinds of ghosts and spirits.
I'm a ghost slayer.
He looks at you with a familiar look in his eye. He goes, "That makes two of us, amigo."
Yes. Can I do like the grip?
Yeah. You do like the predator like forearm. So
So is it like an actual dragon? That's the real question.
I do not know if there is an actual dragon. I just heard it's called the house of such. So whether there is a dragon or not remains to be seen.
Oh.
Be a pretty dumb name otherwise. you
Can
know?
he mark it on the map?
Oh yeah. So let's go. Let's all go to the map.
To the map.
I have to close out this plethora of freaking stats that I had open. Thanks, Roll20. Just a second.
1 second.
You go. As it so happens, that's where I was going to go next
Oh, how come?
because I heard this House of the Dragon was the only one to quasi-successfully stand against Strahd.
So we can befriend him.
Let me double check just to make sure. Hold on, because I don't want to give you guys the wrong locations.
Whoops. Rictavio was drunk.
And send you guys to the only Radio Shack left in Barovia. Yes. So he actually has a map of Barovia. That's one of the things that's satchel. It's a labeled map.
Oh,
So
nice.
this here at the foot of the Great Mountain is where the House of the Dragon.
Wait, it's an actual house.
Yeah.
I was
Uh,
expecting,
you-
I was expecting a cave or something.
Usually, places called the House of the Dragon is an actual house. I do not. What?
Okay.
You're speaking
Hold the
medical.
shot for Rictavio.
There you go.
When I say house, I mean house.
There, I marked it.
I do not mean cavern. You insult me.
All right,
yeah, I'm just
friends. Where are we going now?
Whoa! Why is there's like a commoner out in the middle of the field? Okay, so this seems like a pretty good place to stop.
Alrighty.
We get to 9:51. However, where are you guys gonna go next?
Should we just head back to the village to be safe, or?
Nah, fuck it. That village was boring.
I thought we were gonna wait out the night in the tower, but there goes that idea.
That's right.
Yeah, not much to wait in anymore.
Well, we can camp somewhere.
It's
You know.
sundown now, by the way.
Right. So like even if we go like to town, so we can camp, take a long rest, and then head down this way towards the winery, and then the hill that Lilith has to go to.
Yeah,
Okay.
we're already out
yeah,
here.
And don't forget, the Festival of the Blazing Sun is the day after tomorrow.
There you go,
Oh.
festival. I feel like something's gonna happen.
We'll go. We'll get the wine and whatnot. Do a little realignment thing. We'll get her tires fixed. And we'll be back in time to go see the festival.
All right. So yeah, we're going.
We sleep on this bridge for the night.
Troll style.
Yeah.
In front of the bridge.
Hey, it's shelter.
I
We
mean,
can
you
pretend
can.
that I brought that canvas tarp, and we can have the golems hold our tent up all night.
There you go. I love it.
Yeah. See.
Wait, can you? Hold on. I think there's a river underneath there.
I mean, there's 4 of them. You can have them hold up each corner, or
No, you if you try to order the golems out of the tower, they just like nah. There's
I see.
in the tower.
It's like, nah, brah.
What are they
Nah,
good for? Man?
no, that's okay.
We'll have them hold up on the end of the tower, and then just have it on the other end on something. a stick. I'm sure
You
there's
re-
plenty of shrapnel.
You realize there's still an alive werewolf underneath all that rubble, right?
Well,
Oh,
we can-
what? It didn't die?
No,
we-
it's not dead. It
We
actually
could have
didn't
searched
take enough
it.
damage.
Damn it.
Let's just stab him to death then.
Yeah,
He's down, prone. Just
we should go back.
we all
He's
have
underneath-
silver weapons now. He couldn't.
He's underneath a bunch of rubble. I'll take it.
Well,
from
this
The
this
goddamn
this take
shredder, man.
let's take just one, so we can have like a little path and see his like skin and then stab him multiple times.
Mhm.
Is there anything we can learn from him? I mean, is he like he's just a werewolf, right? Or does he
Oh.
know stuff?
We don't want to kill him. Got it.
I mean, I don't know.
As far as you have, well, you have definitely encountered werewolves now. But this guy, he took a beating, and when I say he didn't take enough damage, I mean the damage I rolled legitimately was not enough to kill him.
Right. So he's almost dead or halfway there, and we could just do some more damage. We all
Poison
we all have silver weapons.
Just pull out some extra silverware we have.
Yeah.
just get it with a carving knife. Okay, it doesn't say you can't camp under the bridge, so yeah, sure, fuck it. You guys camp under the.
It doesn't specifically say we can't, so.
Oh,
Beautiful.
Yay!
I'm imagining it's really gross.
You guys just have to like shoo away the junkies that are underneath. Like, yeah.
Are there any junkies left in Barovia? I
That's
feel like
true.
if you wander too far off the path, you're like,
I don't know. That'd be like the first people to go.
yeah,
Yeah.
not like that.
One of them hisses at you and his eyes light up and just crawls away.
Sweet. Awesome. So we're taking a long rest under the bridge.
Yes, you guys are taking a long rest under the bridge.
Cool.
Hold on. Let me do something real quick. Hold on. God damn it, where is it? Yeah, there it is. Give me just a moment, guys. Sorry.
Wow, you're making me wait. Unbelievable.
Oh, you'll live.
Unbelievable. My phone died.
Oh.
That's why we lost one viewer. This music is great.
Yeah.
Thank you. This is from the Blasphemous soundtrack. Okay,
Well,
so
just wanted to say hi to Gremlin. He says hi.
Oh yeah! Look at that thing, dude.
Anyway, sorry. Continue.
okay, so you guys wake up from your long rest. Vesemir,
Mm-hmm.
your water skin's gone.
I had one.
Oh.
Yeah, you had a water skin and now it's gone.
Bastards! Damn
Damn
junkies.
They're probably gonna sell it for smack.
What the hell?
All right.
All
Guys,
things.
somebody
Okay.
stole somebody. I just like started pointing fingers like, who stole my water skin?
So go ahead and remove that from your equipment.
Alright.
That's so random. Okay.
Yeah, it's random. Damn.
You guys know how much I like to be hydrated.
Do we all?
There's just
Do we have water? Does anybody else have water besides him, or like?
yeah.
Oh yeah, I imagine.
I also have a water skin.
Okay, good.
Does
Just
anybody
making sure.
have an extra water skin?
Mhm.
I was
You
really
guys-
debating. I was really debating what a water skin looks like because I was half tempted to try to muzzle a werewolf at one point with it. I really questioned it for a hot second, but I have a hunting trap, so
I want to say it probably would have torn through the water skin with
Yeah.
with little to no relative trouble. Cause like made out of like soft leather, ain't it? It's not like a really.
Right.
Oh,
Any-
yeah.
it's just like a dried bladder.
Yeah. I have.
I don't know.
Eh.
I probably would have came up with some sort of ruling for it.
I definitely also thought about just like snapping a hunting strap right on their jaw so they couldn't bite us anymore.
Jesus.
Sorry, is that too much? They're werewolves.
Stop fighting.
Somebody burp. I wanted to muzzle it. What? I'd never
Oh,
do
man.
that to a real life dog.
All right. So let's end the stream. Thank you for whoever's joining us. Probably just us ourselves with our phones.
Yeah.
That's quite a
Y'all have a good
note to
night.
end on.
Thank you.
Keep in touch. Bye.